Welcome back to the Inn at the End. I hate to inform you this, but the inn has been struck by a temporal flux. Yeah, it's some bad magic. It means that you might have to enjoy some adventures you've already heard before. In this case, I think I see Milo over there recounting his one-shot adventure called Beyond the Boiling Sea. Pay these technical hiccups no mind as we work behind the scenes to dispel this temporal trickery. Why don't you grab a seat and we'll bring you a drink if we haven't already, or maybe we did in the future, who knows? This is gonna get messy.
All right. Hey, everybody. This is, how does this start?
Hell yeah.
This is,
This is the start we want. Yeah.
This is the Wild West now, man.
Yes. And I will be your host and DM, Milo. And with me, I have...
I think
we do this
Oh, is it me first?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
and
and with you have Dash as Malhareth.
Alex as Newt.
Caleb as Semigar Wave Queller.
And Rhett as Tycho.
We'll get it.
Awesome.
Whoa.
As I said, this is the second installment of the Inn at the End one-shots. I volunteered for this position. I don't really know why. I just kind of had this in mind, and I thought we could at least try it out. What I will do next is go ahead and read you guys a little synopsis that I gave to everybody else to help kind of develop their characters. So, Kamkala is a world divided into 4 kingdoms. The elves, long-lived, they have harnessed the magic powers of the world for the benefit of their people and drawing energy. The dwarves and gnomes, they have used magic of the world to create unimaginable technologies and consume wealth. The orcs, they have used the magic to go and conquer this world and other worlds as much as they can. And the kingdom of humans, who have used the power to increase their trade and negotiation to secure wealth and power for themselves. Magic radiates in the world of Kamkala through portals. They act as points of travel, either in this world or to distant lands that are unreachable in any other way. Our story takes place in Talus, the human kingdom. After a 100-year war with the orcs to secure the lands of Talus, King Roland has tasked our party to explore what is beyond the boiling sea. With a large investment in a one-of-a-kind ship, the Implication, our adventurers will set sail for unmapped lands. The ship helped by the elderly Captain Bismond, a well-known former pirate and decorated supply runner for the Kingdom of Talus. This leader is known for his steady dedication to the task at hand, with little empathy for his crew or anyone else that may stand in his way. With the hefty investment in the endeavor, many factions have knowledge of this ship and where it will be setting from, and the likely path it will be traveling to reach the boiling sea. Our adventurers will likely face opposition from one or more of these factions, as well as the perils of the boiling sea. The Implication has been fitted with magical defenses, as well as powerful oars to combat the immense tidal forces it must pass through in the boiling sea. Exploration of the boiling sea has not seen a successful crossing with pieces of ship, cargo, and bodies washing up along the shore of Kamkala. A huge portal has been noted in the direction of travel, but no signs of exploration have been found using to find what lies beyond this portal. Our adventurers must use their strength and cunning to achieve this monumental task.
We're screwed.
All right.
Excited.
I've titled this Beyond the Boiling Sea, fitting with the Beyond title stuff that we've already established. The group has been selected for this mission, of course. They are all going, they have all traveled to Oldport to get onto this large boat, meet their new captain, and prepare to set out on this adventure. And with that, let the adventure begin.
Yes.
Am I the only one that
Nice.
opened?
I don't have any. Yeah, I got I have a nothing. can,
My-
but
my
it's
beer's
for
already
later.
open.
I already
That's the
opened one
problem.
too. So
Could you actually hear the one I just opened?
oh yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I thought somebody
it
was
was
like
real
faking
loud,
it.
bud.
It
with
was
their
it was
mouth.
perfect for a guy named Semi. Very apropos.
In an unusual and convenient coincidence, you all arrive at this port at this dock around the same time. The boat is extremely large. This is a gigantic ship. It is
Fatty.
equipped with all kinds of metal adorning the outside for extra structural integrity. You see portholes near the bottom of the ship, which you assume are where the oars go in and out. You see very large portholes that can fit cannons. On the top of the deck, you see 3 large cells, many people bustling around, bringing on food supplies and other necessities for the journey. They didn't want to bring that on too early, you know. At the top of the ship, you see the captain's quarters. This is obviously the captain's quarters. It is very well adorned with lots of red and lots of white, flags billowing in the wind. A large door sits in the center. There's one door to the right and one door to the left. You assume the captain's quarters is in the middle. And as you all begin approaching, you look at each other, and what do you all see?
Do we have previous knowledge of each other? Do we have interactions before this?
That's up to you guys.
Oh.
I'll start.
Oh, okay.
That's out
Well,
of order.
Oh, fair enough. That's true. I'm
I thought this was alphabetical. No, I
Ugh,
don't care. I'm
gosh.
just kidding.
However
No,
you-
you
It's
however
by
you guys want to
it's
tackle
by it's by size of ego. So it'll go Rhett, Dash, Caleb.
Wait, I have a
then-
bigger ego than Dash.
most humble person here, you stupid pieces of shit. Yeah, sorry, Rhett.
Well, no, I just thought you weren't ready to go, so I was going to offer to go. And
I was not ready to go.
okay, we're going to go in reverse alphabetical order this time.
Oh crap. Okay.
So yeah, you guys
Reverse regular
see me, and assuming the DM is okay with me having started our little journey here with my find familiar spell already cast. I basically am walking around with a toad in my pocket. I'm a wizard. I look like a stereotypical wizard. I'm wearing flappy robes that are decorated with like ornate images of like stars and moons. It's like a blue robe with like golden stars on it. I'm wearing a pointy floppy hat, and it's blue with, golden stars on it. But what's weird about the hat is like you guys have totally seen this hat like moving around and being like weird and stuff, and like sometimes I hand up like crumpled pieces of paper to it and they disappear. And I've got like just super long unkempt beard. It like goes down. Sometimes I have to like tuck it into my like belt to keep it out of my way. My hair is a mess. I'm an old man, wrinkly, and that's Tycho. Living life. He doesn't carry a staff. Instead, you've seen him consult a crystal ball in order to cast his spells. That's All right. him. And I imagine that I would be friends with at least one person on this journey, because that's what I rolled in Xanathar's Guide to Everything for my background. So if somebody wants to be my friend,
You rolled for friends?
yeah,
You've got the friend background? The friend
I
sheet?
got that friend expansion pack on
I
Xanathar's.
absolutely
Oh, you
love
paid extra.
the description
Yeah.
of stereotypical wizard for a one shot. I mean, that's what we all want to play, right?
yeah.
I guess, yeah, I'll it's funny that you mentioned the way your character's dressed, because my character is somewhat similar. Like I'm wearing robes as well, but they're like brown. They're kind of like really like toned down. There's like it's all subtlety and there's not a lot to it. He's bald. He looks like a human. He's pretty tall though. He's got very colorful eyes. I also have a crystal orb that I use to kind of like use as my focus. And I also I'm all about the stars, right? And like the signs and like and all that stuff. That's my big thing. And I'm a very wise kind of like druid, but I'm very dressed down. I'm not trying to show off like the wizard.
He's like the cool druid with the backwards hat and the backwards chair.
Yeah. I get on the chair that's backwards, and I go, "Hey kids,
Let's rap."
Yeah, you know me. Yeah, but I'm also smoking a pipe too. So
okay.
I'm down.
For sure. I could tell.
Is it me now?
I
Sure,
think so.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I went out of
Okay.
order. I just
You said you had the next ego, so
You see semi. He's walking around. He's a fairly large half orc with a grayish skin with reddish undertones, and his skin almost matches the axe that you see strapped to his back. The axe looks like it's made out of stone, and then within that stone, it looks like there are veins of magma. And his demeanor is very kind of serious and focused. He's constantly, when he's focused on a task, he doesn't really, even when he's talking and socializing, he doesn't really look up. He keeps his face kind of downward, but he'll look at you with his eyes looking up. But his face is always kind of pointed down. He's always checking his sides and behind him. He seems very nervous. That's kind of a good thing. In head of security, you want somebody alert and kind of aware. As far as clothes go, or his hair is pretty close crop, dark hair. It's a flat top with a little bit more in the front, kind of coming out ahead of him. And he's wearing black combat boots and camouflage pants tucked into the boots, but the camouflage matches the color of the sea and kind of the storminess of the environment, grays and blues and some whites and blacks kind of mixed in. And he's wearing a black tank top tucked into those camo pants. And he has strapped around his chest a bandolier. And you notice in the bandolier, there are little vials of something. And he looks, if you were to compare him to somebody in kind of the pop culture universe, he would look like a half-orc version of Guile from Street Fighter.
okay, yeah. That's about what I had in my head.
Just a little greener.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just orcish. And he does have a couple of fangs popping out from his jaw. And you see that he's pretty well scarred up. No tattoos or piercings, anything visible like that, but definitely marks of battle are prominent across his body. I think those are probably the most notable things about him.
Just as a note, because we are in the world of Kamkala, orcs are not really very well liked, especially here in Talus, especially with their warish nature. Half orcs are mildly accepted, but still often shunned. The fact that Simi is here speaks volumes about his character and who he is as a person, because it's not often that a half orc gets this kind of commission. So something to know about Kamkala.
Does anybody know me out of you guys, out of this group? Anyone?
I would say as a druid, I'm probably more chill with you.
Okay.
Just because,
You're the peacekeeper.
I live in the woods and I look at the
Yeah.
stars. So I'm probably like, yeah, it's chill for me.
Okay.
I don't care if you're here.
Oh no, is that your voice?
That is my voice.
yeah.
I'm Malhareth.
Oh,
I kind of feel like the only one I would know here is Malhareth, maybe. Like, I'm just feeling like...
I kind of know everyone.
Oh, and I'm just like, what are the odds that there's two, like, magician-y type characters? We have orbs.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, where'd you get your orb?
You've got the same orb supplier as I do.
And he's really into the stars, and like my character as like a diviner is also into the stars and like fortunes and things. So like I feel like maybe we have a connection here.
I like.
We've definitely had some smoke sessions.
Yeah,
Definitely when I saw Rhett's character, I was like, well, okay, yeah, sure. They'll just get along. That's
yeah. I like the potential of either them competing or being best friends.
For sure. Or both, you know?
Yeah.
all right, Mr. Newt.
Yes, Newt Yeah, Newt
Excuse
is
me, Dr. Newt.
Dr. Newt, please. Yeah, you see a like 3 or 4 foot tall, stout, just with some simple robes on covering most of their body. Where you do see skin, it's kind of this reddish on top and underneath an orange. And what you see is just a newt that's vaguely humanoid. That's it.
Wow.
I love
Okay.
I love the lack of armor for this sea adventure.
Yeah, I do have armor underneath the robe. There's some armor there.
Lots of robes and tank tops.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, and
Yeah,
Tycho.
I've got armor on. You know, it's leather. I
This-
wear it underneath my robes.
This is the Top Gun of
Yeah.
in at the end.
Yeah,
that's
we're
right.
going for stealthy and quick and move around the boat really easy.
Yeah,
I
Exactly.
feel like this is Milo subtly saying like, okay, well, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Glad everyone's AC
Should have
is
picked up
low.
that armor.
if it helps at all,
Bring your
Tycho
ACs
doesn't
low.
even wear underwear. So
That how would
same.
that
Just a
even
robe.
in any way helped anything?
just a robe.
Oh, it helped me.
Is
and he's
it
got a
open
toad in his
the
pocket,
front
so-
or the side?
Oh, toad in the pocket is a euphemism. Okay, I get it.
Is that a toad in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Or are you
Well-
just diseased severely?
You all see these interesting people. Some of you may know each other from past experiences, and that's cool. It's good to have a little bit of recognition. But you all make your way for this large door in the center of or in the rear of the ship. Who wants to open it?
I will.
Mm.
I feel like I would
Oh.
be kind of scanning the ship and taking stock and seeing where things are.
So Simi opens the door. As you open the door, you feel this intense warmth. It is almost like a sauna in here, filled with lots of smoke and mist. And as it kind of clears through the air, the first thing that catches your eye automatically is there is a huge shark mouth. This thing is like from floor to ceiling. It's even closed a little bit. Huge fangs coming out of it. And sitting in the middle of it on a bunch of pillows is our captain. He is smoking a hookah, of course, as any good captain would. Surrounded by red and white pillows, slowly puffing away. He has a very ornamental, ship captain's hat. It has a very large feather that you assume is from some distant land, taken from some bird. He's in a full general's outfit, closed on one side and a bunch of medals. He's obviously very proud demeanor to him. You just immediately get a sense of charisma, and you want his respect, like almost immediately as you see him. Next to him is 2 twin mages. One is male and one is female. They're both wearing all black with little emblems. It's a square with 3 dots, 2 at the top and 1 in the bottom right. They have no facial expression, really. You can see that they're probably human. When you enter, they both nod at you in unison. It's a little bit eerie. And there's also a large desk with a bunch of papers, some windows. There's 2 cots off to the side. And yeah, the captain greets you. Arg, mateys.
Captain, I believe we've got the rest of the crew ready to stock up and ship off.
Good. Well, sending you all here to me is kind of odd. I would have preferred to have my own captain or my own first mates and my own surgeons and mages and
I
people to
assure
watch
you,
the stars for us.
we are a capable group.
But I've heard positive things.
I'm the surgeon.
Yeah, I was actually a little curious about who are you exactly?
I'm Newt. Dr. Newt. I'm the surgeon.
Dr. Newt.
Nice.
Oh, I have this paper here. And I pull out the paper that shows that I'm supposed to be here.
He takes it and looks it over. Oh, all right. Everything looks in order. That looks good. Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
All right, Dr. Newt. Is there any questions you have before I set you off onto the ship? If you need any supplies, over there by the door, there's 500 gold for each of you as a first payment of sorts. And I don't know. Is there anything you need to know?
Is there anything that we need to help fortify our ship before we embark?
Supplies are being brought on board. The ship is very well fortified. I have seen to it that everything is tip-top shape on board. And yes, there isn't anything that you need to supply in that.
All right, yes, sir. And Semi salutes.
Yes, I would like to interject for just one moment. I would like some space where I can divine. I am your navigator. I will need to be able to divine the stars for our correct course. Do you have a room set aside for me?
Who are you again?
I am Malhareth. I am a druid. I'm a diviner of the stars and futures, past and present and current. And you will need me if you need to get through the boiling sea.
I've read good things about you. Yeah, your compartment is right next to mine on the right.
Yes.
You should have everything you need in there. If
Yes.
you need to go above deck to look at your stars and whatnot, that's fine as well.
And I pull out my orb and I shove it in his face and I go, "This is how we will find our way. Do you see it? Do
He
you
looks
smell our destiny?
very deeply into it.
Yes.
You can see he's almost entranced by it for a
I
moment.
bet you are." And then I quickly hide it. "But you shall not look too long." And then I take my leave and I go into the room.
He kind of shakes it off a little bit. All right. Yeah. And you, pointy hat man.
Oh, yes. Of course, I am Tycho. I don't have a fancy pedigree like Malhareth does, but I am your ship's fortune teller, sir. And I also have a crystal ball, but I'm not going to make a big show of it. No, that won't do.
Then I pop in from the other room. "It's because your ball sucks." And then I present mine and I kind of wave it around and then I disappear again.
Yes, it is true that Malhareth has a superior ball than I. That is just the way it goes from time to time. Mine still gets the job done, though.
Semi pats you on the back.
I just
All right.
imagine too, Malhareth has like a gigantic ball. And like mine's just like, a little smaller.
No, ours are, they're
It's like,
literally, I would like to think that they're the exact same size.
Probably
Even
just
better,
the same
even better.
size.
And I'm just so like braggadocious about mine.
Oh, Captain, where should I stay? Where are my quarters?
You'll be below decks. You as well, Dr. Newt. The lab is down there. You will stay with the crew below deck.
Okay, and how much time do you estimate we have before shoving off?
First light.
First light. Sounds good. Newt, you want to go check out those quarters?
Yeah, sounds good. There's money. Let me grab my money first. Thank you. Yeah, where's the doctor sleep?
All right,
Um,
Captain, if there's nothing else.
Yeah, actually, if you all want to step out, I would like to talk to Simi.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. Where should I go, Captain?
Take your gold and do with it what you think you will need for this adventure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Goodbye.
Captain, you wanted to speak with me.
At this point,
Would you also like me to step out as well? I'm sorry. I've been in
When
the
did you get
corner.
back here?
Did you want me to leave?
Yes, go out.
Yes, I will go spend the money you have provided for me. I am so sorry. Goodbye. And I leave.
Simi, without doing too much meta, he informs you of what I told you about,
Cool.
and he kind of gauges your reaction based on this. How do you act?
An eyebrow raises, but a firm, yes, sir, I understand, sir. That's it.
He then gives you the amulet and says you can contact our man below decks with it.
Excellent.
And yeah, you guys have free reign of the ship. If you'd like to go into town, I got a couple shops that you might be interested in.
So you guys have balls, or is that seems cool?
It is actually a crystal orb.
Oh,
Don't stare into it too long.
Oh, okay. Can I
What?
stare into yours?
Oh, yes.
Is that
of
one
course.
safe, or?
Mine is perfectly safe. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Here, take a look.
Can I stare at that one through this one?
Oh, well, you could certainly try.
I would not suggest it. You will not like what you see.
Oh, okay.
Or you might. Honestly, I have no idea.
Newt just tries to take a look and just to see through it.
Yeah.
Gets a little fuzzy and is not terribly interested. Okay. Well, those are crystal and they're round crystal orbs. Very nice.
Well, yes, thank you. Quite nice.
So we have money. That's
Ooh.
good.
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna go into town and try and procure some like health potions, maybe some maps, which could probably help. Some maps that'll help me kind of like extra navigate some stuff.
Those are definitely easy enough to find. You do notice there is an alchemy shop that definitely has plenty of potions, any variety you might be interested in. They're well stocked. Also, as you kind of walk along the pier area, you notice that there's a pet store with a bunch of exotic animals in it. Walking a little further down, there's, a blacksmith, there's some fish shops, fish and chips, basic stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to go into any of those places, if you're looking for something specific, let me know.
Yeah, I just want to try and find like a map that's a most recent map of the boiling sea, or what has been chartered or like explored and
In that area, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You can pick one of those up pretty easy for around 10 gold.
cool. All right.
50
Then-
gold a piece for the regular potions, 100 gold for the big ones.
Cool. I will get 3 regular potions, so I'll have spent a total of 160 gold so far.
Newt needs to pick up some studded leather, and then I think a bunch of just large jars full of vinegar,
All right, okay.
because that cures just about everything, I think.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Throw a little bit of
Yeah.
honey, throw a little bit of salt in
Grab
there.
some honey and salt. Yeah.
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 You can procure those, for like two gold or so.
Oh, yeah.
Studded leather, whatever studded leather costs.
I pulled it up.
Yeah, easy enough.
Semi would like to see if there is some sort of chapel or something like that for Groomsh, the orc deity of war and storms and whatnot, and see if he can obtain a blessing.
Yeah. Here on this pier, you don't really see any churches or any shrines or anything of that sort. Most of that stuff is done, in the private of people's homes.
Okay.
There is a god that lived on Kamkala that the people of Talus do worship. If you were to find any kind of shrine, it would probably be to them.
Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling that Semi's pantheon is probably from his original home and not from Talus. So
And that
even know.
lies within you. That power
Yeah.
comes from within you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know why I would have looked. So instead, I'd like to maybe check out that potion shop as well.
Yeah. Like I said, they have a variety of whatever potion you might be interested in. They would have it there. There's a few different vials, obviously healing potions, there's some poisons, there's a couple of jugs of undisclosed nature that could be whatever you might want.
Can I take a closer look at the jugs of nature?
Sure. There's 3 different jugs there. There's a woman behind the counter, elderly, kind of long-faced. She says, "Oh, what would you like to have?"
Well, to be honest, I'm not quite sure yet. So what's in these jugs here?
They can do all kinds of things. If you were to spill them on something, they could harm them. You could create fire with this one. There's this one, I'm told, contains a spirit that you can summon if you wish.
Oh my. A malevolent or benevolent spirit? Do we know if this thing is a baddie?
That's for you to find out.
I'm a bit of a gambler. How much for that jug with the spirit?
100 gold.
100. Would you take 50?
No.
Would you take 51?
No.
52?
No.
75?
100 gold.
All right. It was fun bartering. I'll take it. 100 gold.
She hands it over to you. It is completely black, glossy on the outside. There's an emblem on the front of it that is red, and it kind of resembles the head of a dragon.
Interesting. Okay. And for posterity's sake, I don't know what we'll find. Why don't I take a couple of healing potions? I'll take 2 of those.
Oh, those are popular today. She pulls
Yeah.
up 2. The regular ones or the advanced ones?
I'll do advanced.
All right, those are 100 gold apiece as well.
Okay, so another 100 gold there. Or wait, did you say they're 50 gold or 100 gold a piece?
50 gold for the small ones, 100 gold for the big ones.
Okay, I had that wrong. So I'll do 2 smaller ones then.
Yep.
And do you have anything that you'd recommend for somebody going out to the boiling? I'm sorry, I forgot what it was called.
The Boiling Sea.
Yes, the Boiling Sea. Do you have anything that you'd recommend for a group heading to the Boiling Sea?
I mean, the potions are always a good idea. Your new jug might be interesting out there.
Okay.
Your seafarers.
Yes.
I know the shop adjacent to me has a parrot that used to live on the seas, and it might have some kind of knowledge for you.
Interesting. Does this parrot talk by chance?
It does.
Oh, good, because I don't speak parrot. So, all right. Well, Semi hands over the gold and takes 2 small healing potions and a jug with a spirit in it and heads next door.
She counts them really quick.
It's all there.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd head next door.
Next door, you do see this exotic pet shop. And in the window, there is this parrot. It is like bright blue and green and red, and it has an eye patch on it and 1 peg leg. And it's just kind of like standing there balanced on it, and you see it kind of eye you as you walk towards the entrance. Inside the shop, it smells like a pet store. There's that kind of what are those little animals?
Like the gerbil.
Like gerbil
pigs.
chips. It smells like that.
Yeah. I like that smell.
You also see there's like some larger snakes. There's some spiders. There's some goldfish and like other kinds of fighting fish and stuff in there. Inside, you see this human man, and he's kind of just feeding some fish. And he sees you like, "Oh, hail, traveler! What can I do for you?"
Hi there. I received a tip that you might have a parrot that actually has some pretty interesting skills.
Egad.
Is that a good Igad or a
No. Igad. Say hello.
Oh, that's the name of the parrot.
The bird kind of like squawks at you and turns, hops, turns around on its porch and looks at you and says, "Hello."
Well,
I'm sure
hello
that
there.
peaked. Damn, sorry, everybody.
I don't believe I've ever met a talking parrot before.
Well, now you have.
Isn't this peculiar? Have you ever been on the Boiling Sea by chance, parrot?
The Boiling Sea. No.
You know what? I don't care. How much for the parrot?
That parrot? You want that parrot?
Egad. I don't. Well, do you have other parrots?
You see his demeanor kind of change, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a great parrot. He's serves everybody really really well." He kind of looks at your attire. It's like he goes out into jungles and he flies around and he like picks up lost animals and brings them back. Yeah, he's a really really good bird.
Are there other parrots that I see in the shop?
That's the only one.
Okay. Well, how much would you be willing to part with Egad for?
He kind of looks you up and down again. Well, he's a pretty rare parrot. I don't think I could let him go for more than 500.
I have a question for you.
Shoot.
If I had a friend that came in and wanted to buy the same parrot, would they be getting a different price by chance?
I'm honestly giving you a deal. I mean, I see that you could use this parrot, and I mean, I might even offer someone else more. You just seem like the kind of person that might like Egad.
Well, the problem is I don't have that much money, and I think I may have to leave your shop. Thank you very much.
Wait. We can negotiate. I mean, you want to make a deal. I want to make a deal. What are you thinking for the bird?
Well, it's got an eye patch and a peg leg, so.
Oh, but that eye patch. If you look in that eye patch, you might see something that may want to pay even more for him.
And the peg leg?
Well, he's an old bird. I mean, they live to like 100, so
Okay.
he's fine. He's got at least another 20 years in him.
How about 200 gold?
200? Gotta be pulling my leg.
Was that a peg leg joke?
It should have
About to
been.
say his peg leg joke.
Yeah.
You're pulling my peg leg.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion.
All right. First roll of this this game. All right.
First
Persuasion.
roll of the boiling sea is to buy a parrot.
Yeah. It's 14 total. I rolled a 15 and have a -1 to persuasion.
He goes, yeah, all right, but okay, I'll give you the bird, but the cage is going to cost you 10 gold.
The cage.
Well, you can't just have him flying off willy-nilly all over the place, right?
I suppose that's true. All right. You drive a hard bargain, but I'll take it. 210 for the bird and the cage.
He picks up the cage really quick and grabs the bird and throws him in there, kind of.
Whoa!
Not
That's
really
my
nice.
bird now. Yeah,
Oh
that's-
yeah, of course. Bird
Okay.
kind of squawks a couple of times. What? What's going on?
Hey, Egab, is there any kind of food that you like that I need to pick up now?
Crackers.
Crackers. All right. And if there are crackers, I would buy crackers.
Oh, crackers. Yeah, of course. You need crackers. 5 gold for the pack.
I think I'll manage with that actually.
Okay,
Thank you
2
very
gold.
much.
2 gold for the pack.
Oh, okay, fine. 2 gold for the pack.
I mean, good deal. Good deal.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good for now.
You know, you should have me go into the store and ask how much a parrot
I
would
know.
cost me afterwards.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it before, but I didn't want to metagame because I was
We're gonna-
like, no, because that's not fair.
Yeah.
So you should have me do it now and then see how much you got ripped off for.
Yeah, we're gonna catch him on what would you do? All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna walk back to the ship unless I see something interesting on the way.
And you guys need anything else in town?
I guess for Tycho, he's interested in maybe any books. You know, we're talking like, you know, books that might have some knowledge about the boiling sea, about the surrounding area that we're in now, that might have information on sailing and seafaring. I don't know, anything like that might be like, you know, like Lonely Planet style guide to the boiling sea and surrounding area type stuff, you know?
Sure, yeah. I'd imagine that there would be like a bookshop kind of on the pier, a little ways down. You enter it. It smells like books. It's just shelves and shelves of books all over. There's a woman there that's human, kind of middle-aged. She sees you and kind of gives you a nod. She's used to people walking in and looking at books.
Oh, yes. Madam, I am in a bit of a hurry. You see, I set out at first light, and, well, I've never been sailing before, and so I'm looking for books on the topic, perhaps books on the boiling sea, and, well, I don't know, any books about the surrounding coastline here, anything that might be useful to an old man.
She kind of just looks up and kind of slowly flips through her book a little bit as you're talking. And she goes, "The boiling sea. You know what? If you're interested in the boiling sea,
Yes?
hey, Dad, you should come talk to this guy." And kind of from behind some bookshelves and stuff, you see an older gentleman kind of pop out. And he says, "Yeah, what is it?"
Oh, yes. Well, you see, I am but an old man, and I set sail at first light to the boiling sea.
To the boiling sea.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's very interesting. I've been studying the boiling sea.
Oh?
There are some scary creatures out there. Have you heard of them?
I know next to nothing about the topic.
Well, I've read books. I have some here in the store of enormous creatures, beaked mouths, large talons that come out of the sea and strike people down and pull them underneath and disembowel their bodies. I've also done some research on how to defeat them. And actually, it's really interesting and unusual that you would come into my store and say that you're hedging there.
Oh, well, my life is full of interesting and unusual coincidences.
Wait here 1 second. And he goes back into the room that he was in before, and you kind of hear him shuffling through some things, and you hear this kind of glass clinking back and forth a little bit. And he comes out with this rather large, it's about a foot long, glass cylinder with a point on one end and like a pumper pusher kind of thing. It looks like a syringe, and it's full of this kind of greenish liquid. He says, "This is something that I got from an adventuring group not that long ago, and it is said to contain a poison that many of the creatures in these outer lands in the boiling sea are not immune to. It actually kills them almost instantly."
Oh, that seems like a most prized possession out there.
Conveniently useful.
Well, if you are studying these creatures, well, perhaps I could test this for you and return with notes. See, I too am a man of knowledge. And, well, I don't know if you could put a price tag on knowing if this would actually kill those creatures.
I've been assured that it would. I don't believe it's been tested on anything, but tell you what, tell me a little bit about the ship that you'll be traveling on and the crew, and maybe I'll let you have this.
Oh, yes, well, I'm aboard one of the largest vessels that I've ever seen.
That ship that's out there that I've seen.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is the one.
The implication.
The implication, it's called. Thank you. And, well, I don't know about the standard crew, but I had an incident to meet my mates, some of my mates this earlier today, and they seemed like chummy fellows. There's like a doctor who's like a lizard. There's, of course, a half-orc. I've never even seen an orc before. That's something. Well, and then, of course, there's a druid. He's like an astrologer, something of the sorts.
What about the captain? How is his health?
Oh, strapping, man, that captain. Looks like he could beat an ox down with one hand tied behind his back. Medals pinned across his chest. I wouldn't want to face him.
All right. What about below decks? What do they have in their hull?
Oh, well, you see, I haven't had a chance to go below decks yet. Mostly because I haven't found my sea legs yet. And, well, I am worried about upchucking.
I might have something for that, too, if you need some.
Well, perhaps. This old man can't lose his dinner every night, or I might wither away to nothing.
All right. I tell you what, I'll give you this item. You test it for me, and you come back and tell me what happened.
Oh, of course. You have my solid
Take
oath.
special note of what happens to the creature.
Oh, absolutely. If this poison destroys it, I will take special note of its agony. Now, I'm going to have some time on my hands. I was hoping you had some more reading material. Perhaps a copy of your notes, if you've been studying these creatures. That would be most appreciated.
I could definitely sell you some of the books that I've taken notes from. A few of those, and if you need some interesting reads, some novels, I could probably supply you with those as well.
Oh, certainly. That sounds strapping.
All right. So he has one book that is just about the boiling sea. It talks a lot about the tides and how they roll and bubble kind of almost from underneath up into the sea, and that's what creates this this motion that kind of makes it so no ships can really pass through it. It's up, down, right, left, up, down, right, left, and A, B, start, that kind of stuff.
It's like the sea is boiling.
It's a boiling sea. It creates massive storms above it, and these storms tend to whip around. They create really big tornadoes and hurricanes, and they get pushed out of the boiling sea towards Kamkala, towards the shores occasionally. It does talk about some ships that have tried to traverse it, and the very few bodies that they found washed up along the shore, and little cargo that remains. It has one note about a unusually large portal just before you get to the sea. It doesn't give many details about where it is exactly, but it does talk about how the portal has a tendency to pull ships into it. It's almost as if it's a whirlpool action.
Ooh, most dangerous.
And yeah, the other book is about the sea creatures. Essentially, they're krakens. They attack ships out near the boiling sea and believed to be even in the boiling sea. They don't mind the crazy currents that come out of it as much. People believe. They haven't seen them, but they believe that.
Great. Okay.
And a couple of like filthy romance, high seas books, and some other stories about. He has one in there that is about these tree people that live in trees, and their feet have been developed into unusual shapes so that they can walk around in them. And this adventurer that went and lived with them for several years until they ate him.
Excellent. Yeah, I take them all.
50 gold.
Perfect. No problem. I thank the gentleman for his time. I vow to return with knowledge about his poison and some good notes for him to review. And then I would finish out my shopping spree, just kind of like looking for like useful magical items.
Is there anything you have in mind particularly?
Like I was just looking in the rule book, and like one thing that looked kind of interesting was like a figurine of power. They're pretty cheap. I think they're like 400 to 500 gold, and they can turn into things to do stuff. Like, the one that I think was affordable was the goat figurine that turns into a horse.
Sure. What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah, you meet somebody that they're not as reputable as other places, but he offers you the figurine for 350 gold.
Sweet. Okay. The goat of traveling. That's what I have.
We'll see how much I screw myself with that.
It's just it's a wondrous item, but it seems like kind of gimmicky. Like I think I can use it to pack things, maybe ride it. It has 24.
I don't care. Whatever you want to use it for.
Great. All right, cool.
If it comes up, it comes up.
Okay, cool. And then I'm happy just pocketing the rest of the gold, and maybe, I don't know, buying myself some fun snacks on the way back to the ship, and I don't know, maybe keeping an eye out for my party and stuff.
Sure. Does anyone else see Tycho as he's meandering back to the ship? Anybody want to meet up with anybody on shore before we head back to the ship, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I'll see him. I'll see Tycho coming back, and I want to kind of stop him right before he gets on the ship, and kind of just want to go, I know we both have crystal balls, but that doesn't mean we can't combine them to make a set.
Oh, yes.
You
Yes.
go on, Malhareth.
Yes, I believe that our crystal orbs together could be quite powerful and useful. You could help me, I could help you. We could navigate these seas effortlessly.
Why, yes, that does sound like a hefty idea.
Did you develop a lisp just then?
Well,
Sounded like you said yes. It sounded like you said yes.
I don't know, maybe
Yes, I would like to
did.
clarify. I'm not shaming you for it. I'm not that kind of person. Just want to make sure.
Oh, I never meant to suggest that you were.
I didn't mean to have a list, but I totally fucking did right there.
Want to maintain consistency.
All right. Well, moving on.
It's just
Yes,
my
I-
old
I-
man brain.
I think our two orbs could be quite powerful. We should connect them sometime and see what they do, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, yes, we should get handy with our balls.
Okay. Well, all right. So the lit. Okay. All right. I got so many more questions, but I'm going to retire to my quarters.
Check out this
I
goat
have
that
to
I bought.
You're weird. All right. I'm gonna moonwalk away.
Oh, don't tell me that you weren't trying to make balls jokes there,
No,
Malhareth.
I was not. I said orb. I distinctly said orb. I was
Oh,
avoiding
yes.
the obvious joke.
Well, you were very careful in your wordplay, and I picked up on your
Yes.
joke. So, well done.
All right.
Clever indeed.
I don't know if we're gonna be allies or nemesis, but I'm going to retire to my quarters
Oh, yes.
and to navigate this ship. So bye.
You take your ball, and I'll take mine, Malhareth.
Stop it. I'm
When the
away
time
from you.
is
I'm
right,
50 yards away.
You'll
I
be
can't
the
hear
left,
what you're saying.
and
I
I'll
don't
be
care.
the right.
I don't know what you're saying anymore. I've moonwalked out of earshot. I've moonwalked out of earshot.
All right, Newt, Semi, you want to do anything before you get back on the boat?
I would take the parrot downstairs, kind of familiarize myself with the quarters and maybe where the special cargo store is, just to know where things are and stuff.
Yeah, below deck, it's mostly one large room at one very far room. Well, not a room. It's more like it's a kitchen, right? And you can see inside the kitchen it has a little serving station there where everyone grabs their food and they normally go back to their bunks. Lots of hammocks and stuff. There's probably a good 30 crew hammocks in this bottom area. You expect there to be about that much crew tomorrow morning when you guys set sail. You do find a small pole area and you see the door that you're looking for down below. That same symbol on it.
Okay.
That's pretty much mostly what you notice. You do have a small cot that's not really a room, but it's kind of sheeted off, so you have a little bit of privacy. Anything for Newt? You want to check out your surgery room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's got a big slab in the middle. Little blood
perfect.
shoots off to the sides. You see that there's a cot over on one corner. There's a bunch of medical supplies and stuff on one wall. Pretty bare bones, but it looks workable as a small
vinegar.
doctor's office.
Perfect. I start just setting up my bottles, and I start putting different things into different bottles, and some of them are different colors a little bit. Like they're not super yellow. One's like a little greenish now, and I just kind of sit on the bed, and I'm just kind of just happy. Nice.
Perfect.
This is great. If anyone's sick, let me know.
It's totally up to you, Caleb.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I am down there and kind of picking out my cot. I want to set the parrot aside near the cot, see if I can find a scrap of bread and say, here you go, Egad. Hopefully this can hold you over for a little bit.
I like crackers.
Okay.
Crackers.
And Semi pulls the piece of stale bread back, smashes it really tight so it takes the form of a cracker patty, and says, all right, I made this special just for you, Egad.
He eats it. He likes it.
All right, you and me, we're gonna be pals. All right.
Yeah.
And then I'd like to approach, you said there's a door with an emblem.
I just realized the parrot is Strix.
Are you a druid parrot?
Dude, he shapeshifted into this parrot and he made it into Kamkala eventually.
Hell yeah.
It's the puck of all of our D&D games. Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
I wanted to approach the door with a symbol on it.
Yeah, you pull up the latch on the floor, and there's a small stairs that go down to this door with the symbol on it.
Okay. And I would like to see if I could fasten the hatch that I just came down. See if I could
you can pull it shut.
Okay. And I would approach the door and slowly creak it open.
It's locked.
Damn.
Knock.
I do knock. You know what? But lightly. Just like one of those single knuckle.
Not a cop knock for sure.
No.
From behind the door, it you do notice that there's kind of like I don't want to say rustling, but you had an inkling that there was some kind of sound beyond the door, but as soon as you knock, it goes completely silent.
Oh, for sure a monster.
Okay.
For sure. This is like Daenerys keeping the dragons locked up. Nailed it. Solved the
Cool.
mystery.
Yeah.
Game over, guys. Sorry.
Cool.
Pack it up.
Yeah.
Solved
enjoyed your
Mario's
characters.
boat puzzle.
I'd like to take the amulet out that I was given by the captain and kind of inspect it.
Okay. Yeah, it's golden color. It is embossed with that same square symbol with the 3 dots.
Okay. Can I hold? I'd like to hold it up to the door. If does it size wise does it match the picture of the door?
Sure.
Okay. So I hold it up to the door, hoping for magic to happen.
You put it up towards where the symbol is, and you kind of like move it a little bit closer, and you think you feel like a pull almost, and then nothing happens.
Okay.
From the amulet, as you're kind of holding it up there,
Yeah.
all of a sudden in your mind, you hear a voice.
Hmm.
It says, "There's someone at the door."
Interesting. I say out loud, but in a muffled tone. It's me, security leader. My name is Semagar, Wave Queller. Yeah.
From the amulet here. "Oh, what do you need? Do we need to? Are we ready to? Are we ready to go?"
We will be shoving off at first light, but I wanted to take inventory of what's on the ship.
From the amulet, you do hear again. "Could you please talk through the amulet?"
I get my face up real close to the amulet, and say the same thing.
"All right, it is you. Yeah, we're totally fine down here. It's all good. We've got our food. And what do you want?"
Listen, I know we just met. What are your thoughts on the captain?
"Captain's a good man. He gave me this position."
All right, thank you. Is there a way that you can contact me, should you need to, through this
Yeah.
amulet, perhaps?
I told you there was someone at the door, and it was you, apparently. So, yeah.
All right. You got me. Okay. All right. Egg on my face. Catch you later. All right. Back up the hatch I go.
All right, that was weird.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Anybody else?
I want to go to my secret door and talk to my secret friend.
Well, your secret friend's dead.
Aiko has just been wandering around the ship because he never quite heard like where his quarters were, and so he's like,
Yeah, you weren't told. Yeah.
"Oh Lord, hello, help."
Yeah, there's a bunch of people moving around the ship, and they hear your calls, and you see one human guy, middle-aged, like, yeah, what do you want, pointy hat?
"Oh yes, well, the pointy hat just wants to eat poetry for dinner. But however, I would like to know where my
What?
quarters are." "Yes, he eats poetry. I would like to know where my quarters are, though."
You eat poetry?
No, the pointy hat eats poetry."
He looks up at the hat. Does he see like a face or anything like that?
Yeah, maybe. It's got some like glamorous sort of like buttons
It's
and
the
stuff
sorting
sort
hat.
of like sewed into it. And from the right angle, like the buttons sort of look like eyes.
Okay,
And to like
cool.
prove my point, I like rip out like a page from one of these like smutty romance novels or whatever that I bought, and I crumple it up and I hand it up, and the hat sort of opens up slightly, and it starts like munching on this paper.
It starts eating, and then all of a sudden it goes, "Oh, what is this smut?" It says in your head.
Suddenly I have the like mental image of like whatever was on the page, like this dirty raunchy romance scene. But I'm like, see,
Half orcs are very well accustomed to raunchy romance stories.
We wrote the book on it.
he loves poetry. However, me, I just don't know where I live on board the ship.
Well, you have quarters, I would assume. Maybe next to the captain. You got the outfit, I assume.
Oh, I mean, I'd love to be next to the captain. Seems like a much better place to be than down below. I guess I'll go ask.
Yeah, you do notice that there are 3 doors that lead into where the larger area where the captain's quarters are. On the right-hand side was Malhurth's Did I say that right? I didn't say that right.
Malhareth. It's okay. You
Malhareth.
just call me Mal.
Malhareth. His door is on the right, and you see another door on the left that you assume is yours.
Oh, I would have assumed it was for the weird twins.
They have their own cot in the.
I
Captain's
poke my
quarters.
head out from my door and I go, "You cannot bunk with me." And then I shut my door.
Okay, Malhareth. However, if you change your mind, an old man appreciates company.
I will not.
Yes, yes. Save it for the old Malhareth.
And then I go into my room.
Yeah, it's a bare bones room. There are some paintings on the walls of just big ships at sea, basic cot, bed. This is what you would assume is like the second in command's kind of quarters, first mate, I guess they're called. But you
Number one.
walk in and you set up your stuff in this room.
Yeah, absolutely. I lay out my books. I set my orb nearby where I can easily grab it. I let my little toad out so he can stretch his legs. Yeah, get comfy.
All right, and it sounds like we're all kind of bunking down for the night, right?
Yep.
All right. So you all get into your appropriate places. You hear the captain kind of walk out around the ship a few times. He talks to some of the crewmen as they load up the ship, and some of the crew that is going to go out on the ship also comes in. He is more cordial with these guys than he was with you. It seems like he may have known a lot of this crew prior to this adventure specifically, so he may have been able to get some of his old crew onto this ship. Overall, it's a quiet night, though. You all sleep pretty soundly, rocking back and forth in the harbor slightly. And yeah, morning comes, and you're all ready to set sail.
Cool. I'm going to do my daily ritual. I'm going to roll a dice for even or odd, and it is even. Cool. So wheel. So if I
Oh,
have
you
for the
have
day-
augury too? Oh my God, we are the same character.
Yeah, we are essentially the same character. Yeah. Yeah. So it basically means that if any of you guys are making any kind of like attack or saving throw or something, I can add a d6 to that roll.
Heck yeah.
I'm picturing that meme where the two Spider-Mans are pointing at each
Oh
other.
yeah, they're pointing at each other. Yeah, that's Rhett and I.
Holding orbs.
That's so
Yeah, with the
funny.
norm. Semi would be up and at him pretty early. He's excited to get going, and he's checking all the things, checking whatever cannons, whatever safety defense stuff we have,
Mhm.
making sure everything's stocked and secured.
Yeah, you do find there are 3 very large cannons below deck with portholes that look out. 2 of them face to the right, 1 to the left, and there are 6 smaller cannons. 3 on the right, 3 on the left.
But nothing on the deck itself.
Nothing
It's
on the
all
deck
below.
itself.
Okay.
It's all flat on the top deck except for the captain's quarters. That's on the back of the ship with the big wheel to steer and stuff. 3 big masts. You begin seeing people pull up the sails, and you guys go off. Which direction are you going? Away from the sun.
Okay, cool. Captain, any final words before we leave the shoreline?
Arg. All right, crew. We're on quite a journey here. We're going somewhere no one else has gone before. He's kind of announcing to the entire ship. This could be filled with peril. We could meet people who don't want us to complete this journey for whatever their nefarious reasons may be. We're definitely going to face some strong seas. Hopefully these two, and he kind of points at the 2 twins who are holding hands right now, and kind of creepily also.
Okay, I don't like that. Don't like that
Hopefully
one
these
bit.
2 will help us on that journey, and the rest of you will do your duty as I will do mine. Can I get it, arg?
Arg.
Here, here, Captain. Here, here.
Yes,
Semi-
arg.
Semi starts beating the head of his axe down on the boat deck.
I would like to ask if he wants me to make some kind of navigation check to give him like a good general direction.
Yep. Simi, you kind of did your general rounds and making sure everything is all right. If you want to go ahead and roll for your navigation.
And what roll check do you want me to make for this?
What is navigation? Intelligence?
Do we want to do survival or?
I feel like it would be intelligence. So,
And if you have proficiency with navigation tools.
yeah, you can definitely
then
use
add
navigation
proficiency.
tools. I do feel like survival would be right.
I think
I
the
mean-
rules for navigation say survival,
Yeah, we'll do survival.
Okay.
like
And
for
you
the
were-
at least for the navigation.
You were
tools.
having me roll for navigate too?
You can do a like general maintenance roll if you'd like.
Okay. 15 total.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
And that's with your plus from the orb.
Yeah, so that would be 27.
Actually, can I use my portents to give him a bad roll?
Just to spite me because we both have an orb.
You'll never roll a nat 20 again. Dash.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you go up on the deck and you're looking at the not the stars, just the sky, and you're pulling up your orb and you're looking through it, and you immediately draw this course, and the captain is kind of like, oh yeah, we do need to go a little more to the west. You're right.
Yes, I know I'm right. All right. Turn to the west, as I said before I even made the check. Of course I knew.
It's called starboard, you dummy.
And
Actually, I don't know for this. I don't know.
Starboard
My
is to
orb
the
got
right.
it right. You shut your little orb mouth.
And yeah, Simi, you're talking to the crew and getting the cannons ready, checking the different planks to make sure you can do any repairs that might be necessary, tools and things like that. The crew sees this and they're impressed. You get a +1 for your crew.
All right. +1.
Newt, you have somebody that comes down with a sliver in their finger. He goes, "You're the surgeon, right? I got this sliver, and it's just been bugging the crap out of me. Could you fix it?"
Yeah, lay on the slab. Hold on. Let me get some things.
He kind of gets up and sits on the slab and is just kind of like dangling his feet and holding his finger out.
I bring a jar of vinegar over. Okay, put your hand in that.
It takes his finger and puts his hand in it, and it's like, oh, it kind of stings.
Uh-oh. It stings. It hurts a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It stings a little bit.
Okay, the finger's got to come off then.
It's just a sliver, though.
Yes.
Does it sting?
Yeah.
Then the finger's got to come off. Okay, hold on. Let me get my knife.
Is it gangrene or?
Probably. Yeah.
Or I don't want to like lose my hand or anything.
Well, let me get another jar. Hold on. And I pull that jar away and I grab another jar. Try that one.
He puts his finger in the jar.
Does it sting?
No, it feels okay.
Oh, you're okay then. All right.
It's a little warm.
Warm. Well, it's kind of hot out, so that makes sense.
Oh, okay. And he pulls it out and he looks at it and he's like, Can you take it out?
Oh, I probably could just take it out. Hold on. Do I have tweezers? Is there any tweezers in here?
Sure.
Here we go. I try and pull it out.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Medicine. 20 total.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah, you just dig right in there and you find the very tip of it and you pull it out and he's like, oh, that feels better already.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, make sure you don't get any splinters, because if you do, we're probably going to have to chop off the hand. You're probably not going to be lucky next time. So,
He kind of like looks at his hand and he's, the whole hand?
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, depends on what you do. Don't go making mistakes, okay? Captain wants to run a tight ship while we're on these travels, so
Yeah,
no mistakes.
He does seem to want to do that. I understand. Could I get one of like those cool hooks if you do have to cut it off?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, if we cut it off, we're throwing a hook hand on there, or like we could put a sword on there, or like a mallet. You could be like a judge.
And he kind of like turns around and starts walking out the door and he's like looking at his hands like, A hook. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Bye.
Tycho, anything you want to do as that you begin to set sail?
Essentially, I'd be chilling, keeping an eye on things, being handy for the captain, but I also want to look very weird. I've got like my toad on my shoulder and like I'm whispering to my hat, but like out loud as I'm feeding it pages of like these books on the boiling sea so that I can I can just get the information from these without reading it. And I'm just slowly like tearing pages out of the book, like, oh yes. And then this is like over here. And I've got the toad on my shoulder, just looking like a total freak for sure.
The hat likes these books much better. They're much more interesting to them.
Nice. That's good.
It does occasionally say, I don't know about that smut though. I mean, what does happen with that maiden?
Oh, would you like me to go back to that? We have a whole book to get through. Perhaps there's a lusty Argonian maid that we haven't.
Oh wow, what an Elder Scrolls reference.
Yeah.
Yes, perhaps there's a spear in need of polishing.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
a joke in the book.
Gross.
There is
Yeah,
one
we
last-
get it.
Yeah. There's one other thing I'd like to do.
Yep.
Somebody wants to fashion on like the main mast. He wants to fashion some sort of hook or latch or something like that he can secure Egad's cage to, so Egad can be up on the main deck too and kind
Cool.
of see around.
Yeah, you can pretty easily do that. He seems to appreciate this. He begins kind of squawking at some of the crew as they move around the deck quickly, like telling him to slow down, like no running kind of
Good
stuff.
job, Egad. You keep that up. And I give him one of the good crackers.
Oh, he really likes the good crackers. All right. Yeah, as far as that goes, you guys begin sailing. I have some stuff if you guys want to like do some fishing, or if there's any crew that interests you. You do notice that there is a guy doing some tattoos. There's a couple of people that are playing cards kind of in the center of the deck. They don't really have anything to do right now, so they're just kind of relaxing while you guys are going off onto sea.
I kind of want to conspire with Malhareth about these twins.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys meet up. You have both kind of been milling around the big wheel where the captain is
Oh, yes.
doing his thing.
I love big wheels. So, Malhareth,
Yes.
you notice those creepy twins?
Yes, they give me the ickies.
Quite.
What is their deal? I was not paying attention to the intros.
Right.
What do
like,
they do?
I don't know. I think they're just like they advise. They even sleep in the captain's quarters, from what I understand. and it's rather
Interesting.
disturbing. They hold hands. Like I don't. Are they brother and sister, or like? Are
Well,
they
if you're
lovers?
twins, you're probably brother and sister. That would make sense. Or you're related in some way. If you're a twin, then
I mean, they look like twins. You don't know.
We
that they're
live in a
twins.
world of magic, Malhareth. I could make myself look like you right now if I wanted to.
you could not match this perfect form.
Well, it would be
No, you would look like a pile of shit.
sort
if
of
you
like
tried.
an uncanny valley situation.
No, it would not. It would look like, hey, that guy looks like he tried to look like the beautiful one, and he ended up turning himself into a pile of shit.
Well,
That's
if I
what
look
it
like
would
a
look
pile
like.
of shit, it's only because you are a pile of shit, Malhareth.
Oh, okay. So that's where we're at now. You're just calling me a pile of
The
shit.
captain hears you guys like kind of begin arguing. He's like, if you're gonna do that, go below decks. I don't have to hear you.
Oh,
Right. All right. I'm sorry. You are not a pile of shit, but those twins, I don't trust them.
yes. What? So, like, they hold hands. That's
You are so fixated on the hand holding.
well, it's kind of fucked
I'm
up,
more.
Malhareth.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yes,
Go
that
ahead
is
and
weird.
give me a perception check.
They're right behind you.
We're the two worst magic users in this entire game.
13.
14.
Yeah, it looks like they are just holding hands kind of loosely. It does come off as kind of creepy because you do assume that they are like biological twins because they look so alike.
Listen, Tycho. We should
Yes.
divine what their origin is, where they come from, what their goal is.
Right. Like, I could do that. I could also just, like, spy on them. Do you want to spy on them?
Okay, yes. I guess that's our next best option is
Well, I
spying.
mean, I could divine their origins. Sure. Why not? I could do that. I have lots of magic at my disposal, Malhareth. I am a powerful wizard.
Then do that. Then do that.
Well, before I spend a spell slot, I want to know what the best course of action is.
All right.
Look, I have this spell, okay? It's
Yes?
called Arcane.
Is it called turn yourself into a piece of shit? Because I think you've already used that one.
Ooh, that one would be called Polymorph. Arcane Eye.
What is the spell?
I'm fucking telling you right now.
Right, well, hurry up.
So I could do Arcane Eye, create a visible magical eye that hovers. I can control it. How long does it last? Lasts 1 hour versus Clairvoyance. How long does Clairvoyance last?
I have a real tear coming down my face right now.
I love these two magic users. Just
Only
on the
10
top of
minutes.
the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye, and I'm going to have it spy on the twins for like an hour.
What does that require you to do?
Well, I could go somewhere else and cast it because it does have like a verbal and somatic component, and then
I would suggest not casting it in front of them.
right. So whatever, I can move it. So I could just go below decks, or I can go around the corner. I could just hide behind Malarath. I don't know, whatever is appropriate.
How about this? I will talk to them while you go to another part of the ship and cast your spell, and I will distract them
Ooh,
in a bit of verbal foreplay.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, you guys sense this presence walk up behind you, and you see the two twins standing right behind both of you.
So
and it's-
there I
it's-
was, Malhareth, and
Yes.
well, I was in a bathhouse.
Ah, right. Yes, we've all been there.
It was nasty.
Yes, I bet it was real.
Oh, hello,
dirty.
twins. How are you?
Oh, yes. I imagine they walk up like you guys have seen that meme from The Office when Angela sneaks up on
Yeah.
Dwight and he's like, ah. Yeah, it's like that. We're both like, oh, God. And they're just there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Hello, twins. It is good to see you. What could I help you with? Or my friend Tycho here. We are both magical users. I'm sure you'd want to pick our brains for some grand knowledge. Yes, of course.
They look at you, like stare right at you, and they nod. And you see the male. He reaches in his pocket, and he pulls out a small pebble, and he hands it to you. It's about like that big, like maybe an inch by an inch, round, perfectly round, and he hands it to you.
Okay.
Do I perceive anything about them, like not to the normally human trained eye, like something about their behavior or their action in this moment?
They definitely give you kind of a weird, creepy vibe.
Okay. Okay. So I guess
But
I
they are offering you something.
I take the pebble. Is there any way I can sense magic coming off of this?
You could cast something to sense any kind of magic coming from it.
Yeah.
As you take it, though, you notice that it engraved into it. It has that same square with 3 dots.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go. Thank you for this. I imagine this is some kind of peace offering. Yes.
They show no sign. No sign.
Well, in that case, perhaps it's an invitation to their quarters tonight, Malhareth.
I don't know. I don't think that's what this is.
The man reaches into his pocket and he pulls out another pebble and he hands it to Tycho.
And I use Mage
I don't think
Hand.
it's a foursome either.
I use Mage Hand to collect it and put it into my pocket.
You take it and you put it into your pocket.
And then my toad licks it.
Something also notable about these pebbles is they kind of have a pink iridescence to them. So they kind of like shimmer from white to pink as you move them around.
Can I do an Arcana check on them?
Sure.
Okay.
kind of just want to wait till they go away and then cast Identify as like a
shoot.
ritual.
Yeah, that's a 5. That's not great.
You definitely sense that they have some kind of magic to them. You're not exactly sure where they get this or anything like that, but they do feel like they are powerful.
Okay, I guess I will pocket it for now and then say, "Oh, thank you. Go away now."
They continue to stand there.
Oh God.
So,
Right. Tycho, you are right. They are really fucking weird.
yes. Would you like to see my toad?
I say to them.
They both look to you and nod.
I hold out my toad.
His name is Slippy.
You see them look directly at it, and you see the frog get like really fidgety, and it hops away.
Ooh, you made my toad uncomfortable. I'm not a fan.
Can I go up to the captain and ask him? I want to ask him. So what's the deal with these twins back here?
X and Y. They're supposed
great.
to.
It gets
We're
worse. Cool.
They're supposed to help us get through the boiling sea with their extreme magics. I haven't really seen it. They kind of creep me out, to be honest. But they have to sleep in my room also.
Oh, they sleep in your room against your wishes. Okay, great. So we're ignoring red flags on this trip. Great. This is a good start. Okay. I'm so glad you're in charge. I'm going to go to my quarters and just hide, I guess.
I'm told they're very powerful, though.
Okay. Who told you they had to come on this trip?
Directly from the king.
From the king? Oh, well then. All right. I guess the king wanted to just, sink a ship for fun.
I don't
I
think
feel
that
like that's what's going to happen.
that is not going to happen. I have
but
never
I definitely feel like these two are going to sink the ship.
Shipping excursion in my life, and we will accomplish this goal. We will be the first to do it as well.
Right, but I would like to inform you that I am weird, but by my standards, they're worse, and that's not good. But all right, I've said
He's like,
I've said my piece. I will moonwalk away.
Well, while Malhareth is talking to the captain, I never left. The twins are sitting there. They're trying to weird me out. And I'm doubling down on trying to weird them out. We have not spoken since Malhareth left. And instead, I'm pulling pages off this smutty romance novel and feeding them to my hat.
Just the strangest scene you've ever seen.
And I'm just staring at them unflinchingly, trying to keep my cool.
Yeah, they see you feeding this hat, and they begin looking at the hat together. And the woman pulls out a book, and she kind of flips through it, and she stops and tears out a page, and she reaches to hand the hat this page.
God, that bothers me because if it's a magical, like a spell book page or something, it's going to hurt me. But I have my mage hand up, so I take it from her with my mage hand and hold it up to Frumpy just to see if he will eat it or not.
He looks at it like kind of like you can sense in his mind or in your mind that he's suspicious of it because like even though he's not like ultra intelligent, he can like talk to you and stuff. He does get that same kind of vibe that they're kind of weird, and he kind of like moves towards it, and you get the sense, should I do it?
I then throw it on the ground with my mage hand without breaking eye contact.
As you throw it on the ground, it suddenly bursts into flames and just turns into cinders.
Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't do that. I don't even acknowledge what
and they continue to stare at you in the hat without any expressions whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably going to get through this romance book pretty quick.
Tap him on the shoulder. We should probably take our leave of these two. We have other business things to do. And I say that to the X and Y.
Why,
I'm sorry,
yes,
X and Y, but we have got wizard and, druid-like things to do. So I bid you adieu.
I didn't even know they were still here, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, smart play.
Carry on, twins.
Yes, carry on, you two. And
they nod at both of you, and then they walk and stand next to the captain, kind of behind him.
We should keep an eye on them.
Yeah, those fuckers tried to burn my hat. Not cool,
That is
Malhareth.
definitely not cool. I don't like that at all for you.
I've never heard a fly in my life, but beginning to sense that revenge suits me.
Okay, so as you guys continue, the day kind of moves on. You continue sailing. It's not bad out. It's sunny. It's clear. You haven't reached any destination that looks like this insane boiling sea. The day comes to an end pretty uneventfully. You guys have just been sailing for one full day. You'll continue to sail through the night. So you guys sleep for the night, I assume, unless there's something else you want to do in the dark.
Yes.
I mean, if it's possible,
I didn't like the way you said that.
I do want to use my arcane eye, like when we go to bed, and since I'm kind of near the captain's quarters, use my arcane eye to try and maybe not go into the captain's room, because that seems like a surefire way to get a slap on the wrist, but like,
Or murdered,
right, yeah, I don't know, like maybe just kind of put it outside the captain's rooms to kind of see if anything unusual happens out there, like maybe under the pretense if I get caught, like, oh, I'm just watching my room too,
So you can go ahead and cast that and position it outside.
Okay, great. And then also I'd like to identify the rock that they gave me.
You cast Identify on the rock. It does have some magical transmutation property to it, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. It's just kind of an unusual rock with a little bit of magic connected to it, almost as if it's like a glamour to kind of make it shine, maybe.
Yeah, I might make an appointment with the deck to lose that in the ocean.
Whoops.
Yeah, I lose the rock at my next earliest convenience.
All right. Yeah, you can easily toss it overboard and it will never be seen again.
I'm going to keep my rock.
Cool.
During the night, I want to head up to the top of the deck and just chat with that parrot.
Oh,
Sure.
it's back down. It goes up with us and it comes down with us.
I go up looking for it.
Yeah, you go up on the top of the deck. You see the little pin that Simi put up there, but yeah, the parrot's gone. There's some people milling around the deck. Another group of guys are like playing dominoes under a candle, kind of near the center, and they kind of notice you and give you a nod.
You stay safe. Don't get hurt.
You got it, doctor.
All right. That doctor. Yep, I'm the doctor. Yeah, that's me.
I would want to go back down to that hatch, please, under the cover of night, as quietly tiptoeing as I possibly can.
All right, give me a stealth check because there are a lot of people down below decks now, and
Shouldn't have said
it
that.
could be a little more difficult to open that hatch to get down there.
13.
Okay.
So I go down and I speak into the amulet and knock at the door, and I say, "It's me, Semi, again."
Through the amulet here, could you please stop knocking on that door? Somebody might hear.
Sorry, I thought that's how this thing works, but all right. Can you open the door? I'd like to speak to you face to face if I could.
No, I only opened the door for the captain.
All right. Well, good night. And I guess I go back up.
Good night. You hear from the amulet.
Sleep tight. Yeah. Yeah. And that's it.
All right. And yeah, Tycho, you go and you dispose of the. Do you want to do it stealthily, or are you just going to walk around on deck and drop it?
Just like an old man who can't sleep at night anyway, go to the deck
That
for some fresh
prostate
air.
is kind of getting a little bigger.
For sure,
You
yeah.
got to go pee off the end of the deck.
For sure, yeah.
Easy enough. All right. You have disposed of it. Anything else in the dark? I think we all kind of did our things. Malhareth, did you want to do anything else basides hold on
no.
to that? Okay.
No, I don't really have anything like in mind that I wanted to do. I think I did everything.
Cool.
Want to investigate those twins, and I think I did that.
Nice.
They are weird, and I don't like them. That's it.
Fair enough. So yeah, dark comes, you all go to bed, you sleep. Tycho, through the orb, you do see the twins walk out of the captain's quarters, and they walk towards the front of the ship. I don't know if you can make that orb follow anything or not, or is it just kind of stationary?
Yeah, and it doesn't last forever. It lasts about an hour. So,
An hour.
like, I would cast it but when I go to bed.
Yeah, you don't see anything then. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
And the morning comes. Everyone gets up, starts doing their hustle and bustle. If you guys want to roll for your navigation and your kind of maintaining crew morale and stuff, go ahead and do that.
My vinegar jars are fine.
Good.
For navigation, I got a 19.
Perfect.
Got a natural 1.
Oh,
Crew morale.
I would
Damn.
I would like to use my portent on him to make that a 2.
Oh, wait.
a 2. Okay.
That bumps me up to a 3 because then I can use my survival.
The crew like sees you just kind of like stumbling around, kind of almost aimlessly through the day.
I think he's drunk.
And one of the crew, like, you hear some whispering between a couple of crewmates, and you make out, yeah, I think he was up really late. I saw him go to that weird hatch.
And then you hear Malhareth, and that's why you don't hire orcs.
Oh, whoa.
Do I really hear that?
Yeah, you hear that.
How close?
It is a
are you to
whisper
me?
around the ship that you have heard it distinctly from one person, but you've noticed people as you've been walking around kind of whispering to each other. You didn't know what they were saying until then. Probably should have had you roll for that, but whatever. I wanted you to know.
Yeah.
You've heard, I mean, maybe he didn't hear the first dozen times, but they're talking some mad shit, dude.
Well, great.
People are
And-
talking.
Yeah, you definitely sense this might be
Not
because
me.
of your orcish nature.
Yeah.
Time to lay down the smack.
It makes me angry, and for now at least, I put that anger into my work, and I just try to double down and work harder. Because
Yeah,
I want to prove them through honesty before Blade, but if they only understand the language of the sword, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, you spill some gunpowder and you drop some planks on stuff, and one of the big cannons kind of rolls over your foot, and you're like, "Oh, this kind of hurts. Maybe I should see the surgeon and get this looked at."
Yeah, I got to get this checked out. That hurt.
Also, go and lay into those crewmen that didn't fasten that cannon. Your ship's security man.
Yeah, I immediately start yelling and blaming it on everybody else.
That's smart. You should do that, Semi. Yes. Keep the wrath alive.
Captain, I don't know where you found the rest of this crew, but things aren't very tight around here. I think we're gonna have to start doing some discipline pretty soon.
If they
Oh,
don't
what's wrong?
like you, then they should fear you.
He says, my crew isn't tight shipped."
And then I moonwalk back into my cabin.
And he's glaring at you right now.
Well, I mean, with the cannon and the
You don't maybe think that you're the problem. And he immediately turns on you.
okay.
Well, perhaps we need a new ship security mate.
It's the foot. I'm sorry, it's the foot. It's getting to me. I got to go get this checked out. I'll be back.
And he kind of looks at you, and you notice that he looks at the pocket that you hold the amulet in, and just kind of glances back up at your eyes.
I would like to come up to the captain after, probably having heard that altercation. And I'd like to saddle up next to the captain. I hear you did not like the half-orc's objections to the way the crew is treating him. I would like you to look into my orb for just a second and look at your future without a confident security guard. Look
So
at what happens to you.
he begins looking into it, and you see his eyes kind of widen a little bit, and in the reflection, the glassiness in his eyes, you begin to see stars kind of shoot and open and
My God,
change.
it's full of stars.
And this bright light comes in and flashes and then it maintains for a few moments, and then he stops looking at it and he looks directly at you. He says, "What did you just show me?" In your mind, you sense that uneasiness that hasn't been shared with you when you look into your orb.
I sense his uneasiness.
Yeah, it's this. You in your mind sense the same uneasiness that you have in the past
Oh,
as he's looking into it.
yes, you feel that. That is called uncertainty when you don't trust those around you. It is time to place faith in the only people you know, and it's them on this ship. Perhaps we should trust the only ones we have within reach. We all have the same goal. It is not the time to divide parties, lest we become the future that we have set before ourselves. I bid you adieu. And then I walk. I flap my
Throw
my
your
robe.
cape out.
Yeah.
I love
I'd like to maybe like follow Semi if he is gonna go visit the doctor or whatever. Like this might be my chance to like become acquainted with him a little bit and offer him some words of comfort.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can go ahead and meet up with him.
As you approach me, you hear me mumbling stuff like, "I should have just stayed with my family. I don't know why I'm here."
Ooh. Semigar, whatever. Sorry.
Solid start.
Yeah. You say all that out loud.
Semigor.
Sorry. No, to be honest, you're the first half-orc I've ever met, and I'm rather enamored by you. I find that you seem rather strong, and, well, you made me a bit nervous. I choked on my words. Now, accompany you to the doctor's so you can have your foot looked at, because the last thing we need is ship's security limping around, inspiring, or rather uninspiring confidence.
I appreciate the sentiment and the olive branch, so to speak. Just make sure that this doctor doesn't take my foot. I've heard that he's got a tendency towards amputation.
Oh, no promises. I stick to my lane of expertise, and I allow others to stick to theirs.
So
However,
you won't help me.
I have heard some rumors as of late, Samagar, about your going below decks, secret doors, and the like. And, well, you know.
Yeah. What have you heard?
Exactly what I've just told you now. That you apparently spend your nights going to a secret door and talking to it.
Well, I do not go talking to secret doors. You know, it's I go and I check on things as security is wont to do.
If that is the same gusto you use to quash all the other rumors, I can see why they spread like wildfire.
Listen, I don't socialize much. People don't like me here, apparently.
Semigar, there's no reason we shan't be friends. I am on your side, I believe. I have the captain's favor. I'd like you to share it with me. I just ask that you be honest with me.
For one of the very first times that you've seen, since you've seen Semigar, he actually lifts his head and looks at you square on and is trying to get a read on you to see if you are being truthful or not. That you have my interests, you know, you're taking them into consideration, or if you're just trying to gain another, you know, spy or whatever. I can't think of the word.
Totally up to you to decide on his truthfulness or not. We're not going to roll against each other for like insight.
Well, Rhett was pretty convincing.
I came down here and followed you to the doctor's because I wanted to be friends.
You're the only one that's reached out to me, so
I don't see any reason why the ship's security and whatever the fuck I am.
Fair, I did stick up for you with the captain.
So. Yeah. And Caleb knows that, but Semi wasn't anywhere around, so
Wow. I'll remember this.
I remember. I will remember too.
I got your back.
As you guys are walking, enter
stuck up for you to the captain.
The infirmary. All right. And Newt.
Hey, thanks,
you
man.
two of them enter the infirmary.
What's going on?
You must be the ship's doctor.
I'm the doctor.
Would you mind taking a look at my foot? It recently
no.
was run over by a cannon.
Oh no. Yeah, get
wasn't
on the
secured.
slab. Let's take a look.
Okay. You're looking at the wrong foot. It's this one over here.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, sorry. Let me put that
the one
back
that doesn't
on.
have the.
Yeah. Oh, God, that one's squishy. Okay, let me pull that boot off. Oh,
What do you think?
It definitely looks bruised.
it's now. This isn't something that everybody gets, but it might be gangrene. I think it's gonna have to come off.
Doesn't there have to be like some sort of cut or something for gangrene? Or
No.
I mean, you're the doc.
Nope.
You're the doc.
Nope. It could be as long as it's kind of green. Then it's
That's my skin color.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought. I see. Okay.
Newt's the worst doctor ever.
He's like Zoidberg.
Definitely
Yes,
gangrene.
Zoidberg. Yeah.
I realized at the beginning
We're
of
gonna
this
have
that
to
I was going to be
amputate.
Zoid. Like I knew. I was like, wait a second. It's Zoidberg.
I just when you were doing the whole vinegar thing, you're like, put your hand in here. I was just like, this feels like. What do you mean humans are like that?
100%. Yeah.
Who knows?
There are some like very shiny peg legs on one of the walls that you had your eye on.
Did you wanna pick out a new leg? New.
To be honest, no. I kind of enjoy the one I have. If there's a way that we can patch it up and maybe see how it goes.
Sure. I mean, hey, it's your choice. You're the one that got your foot all goopy.
Well,
And I'll just wrap a bandage around where it looks bruised.
perfect.
And
I hear
then
that
just
works.
like tie it off.
Give me a medicine check.
Here we go. Same 20 total, 18 plus 2.
Nice. So you feel like it's adequately wrapped and you feel like it's protected and kind of supported.
All right. Yeah. I slip my boot on, lace up, and kind of take a few steps. And
Actually, I was wondering.
uh-oh.
Well, no, nothing. What? I'm not. I just saw that you had a parrot,
Oh, yes. Yes.
and I like birds.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, let me introduce you.
yeah. That's
You-
what I wanted to get at.
All right. Yeah. Do you want to come to the bird, or should I bring the bird to you?
I don't think it matters. I don't think anyone's gonna get hurt today, so I can go.
All right.
Come back to a whole line of people.
Yeah. All right. I would take Newt to go see EGAT.
EGAT. That's a good name for a bird.
Yeah.
I
And-
guess I'll go see this too.
Yeah. Here. And
It's the only other animal like on the ship, as far as I know.
Oh no, there's a toad right here in my pocket.
A toad.
Oh yes.
I hate toads.
Well, me too.
A toad ate most of my brothers and sisters.
Oh, I was a toad once for several weeks.
Amazing.
Yes.
Were
Was
you
rather...
originally a toad?
Oh no, not at all.
Oh,
I
okay.
was originally a human, briefly a
What are-
toad, and then a
What are
human
you
again.
now? Oh, you're a
This-
human again. Okay.
This is going to be the most useless party ever.
All right, so you guys go into the main quarters where all the bunks are and all the hammocks are and stuff, and you see the bird in its cage, and it appears to be sleeping. It's almost like kind of snoring. It's kind of like
I say, shoo. EGAT's sleeping, and he gets real cranky if you wake him up.
Okay. Okay. It's a pretty bird, though.
Yeah. You know what? It's about time we bring him up to the deck. Why don't
he
we
hears
take him
pretty
for a
bird
walk?
and he immediately snaps his eyes open.
Pretty
He goes,
bird.
pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
And he sees Newt and he immediately starts flapping. No.
What?
He doesn't like you at all.
Oh,
Wait,
oh.
you're a pretty bird.
Dr. Newt, don't take it personally. He was this way with me too. Here. And I hand both Newt and Tycho a good cracker.
Oh, thank you.
No. Those cost me 2 gold. That was for the
That-
bird.
Oh.
So you could be fine here. Here's another one. Oh,
It's just a little soggy bird. You want this cracker?
Does not want the cracker. It starts like screaming almost. And it begins calling out, no tongue.
oh,
Oh,
you got it.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
you've got it.
Egad, no tongue? Here, try this cracker.
Kind of like settles down a little bit, and it takes it from Tycho.
There. Oh, yes, you're a pretty bird, aren't you, Egad?
Pretty bird.
I say, you're rather old chap, peg leg, eye patch. I'm old too. Don't let them throw you out, Egad.
No, they would never throw me out.
I don't know
I
if
do
I
have
like
an
this
eye
interaction.
Do you want to see what's under it?
That's
Yeah.
Well, that sounds rather cryptic. I am inclined to see what's under eye patches.
I
Is
would
it going
assume
to-
there's not an eye under there.
You seem magically inclined. You might really like what's under here.
Oh, that sounds wicked evil.
Might turn you into a parrot.
I'd might be better than a toad. Look, Egad, could you tell me what exactly we'd see under the eye patch? Then perhaps I could make a decision then.
And from above decks, you hear a bell, and you hear a bunch of people begin yelling to come above deck and see the captain. Come above deck immediately. And the bird starts squawking and going a little bit crazy.
All right,
All right.
Egad, to be continued.
Yes, let's make our way up top. And Tycho, if I could talk to you on our way up.
Oh, yes. of
Oh yeah,
course.
no, I'll go another way.
Don't worry, Newt. I'll fill you in later.
He'd give you a
Um,
big wink. Perfect.
Tycho, it really means a lot to me that you approached me when
Oh, of
many
course.
seem to hold a strong disdain for me just because of my heritage.
Well, I hold no ill will to anybody in Kamkala, and I just have to say that, well, little wizard's secret is that the true magic is the magic of friendship.
Okay. Well, I feel it only appropriate that I share with you that there is something behind that door. And we can talk about it a little bit later. Right now, I think we better see to the captain and what he wants.
Perhaps that's for the best. We'll put a pin in this and address it later.
Sounds good.
So above decks, everyone is scrambling around, like getting in lines, and the captain is standing up on top of the deck in front of the wheel this time, and he's looking over everyone, and he waves his hand for the bells to be cut off when he sees everyone up on the top of the deck. He goes, "Arg, mateys, I've just gotten word. There are pirates on the horizon. 3 ships coming directly at us.
3 ships, you say?
We have been sailing in the proper direction. I'm going to try a special maneuver. That giant portal is just up ahead."
Ooh.
And you guys kind of look off into the distance, and you see this big pink and purple orb on the horizon, and it's just kind of swirling and mixed. And behind the captain, you see 3 large ships with sails. And that's where we're going to end it for today.
No.
Ooh.
Nice.
Many questions.
Where we left off last episode was we're doing my one shot in the world of Kamkala. You all set sail from the port city of Old Port and met some people in that town, picked up some supplies, talked to your new captain, who's kind of a curmudgeonly old feller, picked up a bird, picked up a weird flask thing, and also you got that syringe. Yeah, could likely come in handy. You guys began sailing off for the day. There were some general housekeeping stuff on the ship. Semi spent a lot of time trying to get into this underground area that he can communicate with, but they won't let him in. What Newt, the surgeon, offered to cut off some people's limbs. Malhareth had some weird interactions with Tycho and the 2 twins, X and Y.
Oh yeah, they're creepy.
Yeah, they're weird.
Those creepy ones.
And I think that leads us to where I left you guys off, where the captain called everyone to the top and let you know that there are 3 ships on the horizon that he believes are there to intercept them on your way to the boiling sea. So with that, let the adventure begin.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
That was pretty. I mean, we got a couple in there.
Yeah.
So the captain is there. He's just informed you all of this. He begins barking orders down to the rest of the crew, tells everyone, prepare for battle stations, set full speed ahead towards the giant portal on the horizon. And he looks at Simi specifically for that. And you all go off and do whatever you do. What do you guys want to do?
So what's the captain's plan? What's he having us do?
He said to set full speed ahead, which is mechanic, in the direction of the portal on the horizon.
Yeah.
Okay, and the ships heading towards us, are they coming right at us, so we're just heading straight towards them?
They are coming from behind you.
Oh, from behind us.
Tailing us.
So it's a race.
You guys have got a little bit of distance between them.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Semi would bark out. Anybody have eyes on the boat and can identify it?
Go ahead and give me some perception checks. I'll give one for the crew.
I'll take a look. I think Newt's just on the back of the boat, just kind of watching.
17 total.
20 total for old Retfells.
12 for Newt.
It's a 15.
Nice. With that 15, you do see that there are 3 rather large ships. They're not as big as yours. On the horizon, it appears that they have 2 cells each. One is in the lead. It looks like it is the lead vessel, I guess. They all share similar banners. And yeah, they're coming straight at you. And it appears they've got a pretty good clip going.
Question about the boat. You said that there are like some smaller hand cannons and then some bigger ones down below. Are the hand cannons, can they move and like reattach to the railing on the boat, or are they fixed but can like pivot?
Yeah, so you have there's 4 medium-sized cannons. Those are just your regular cannons on the top. And then there are 2 like extra large cannons that you can move into different positions on either side of the boat.
Okay. Captain, I think we should move one of the larger cannons to the aft of the ship just in case these boats are faster than we think.
About how
get it done. But
All right.
call out the oars.
All right. Do I talk to the rock?
Yes.
I would do whatever I need to do to communicate.
That's totally up to you, I guess. I shouldn't
Okay.
say yes if you
Well,
want to go down
I'm thankful
there
for a little
and knock on
guidance,
the
yeah.
door awkwardly. You can totally do that again.
You know what? I probably would, because this whole notion has been really awkward for Semi anyway. So after barking some orders to a couple of crew that are looking for something to do, to move the cannon to the aft, I would then run downstairs and go to the door and bang on it, and then do what I need to do with the rock and say, we looks like we've got a tail. We're trying to gain some speed. All hands on deck. All force on the oars.
Aye, aye, full speed ahead. And from below you, you all hear or see about 30 oars
Jeez.
pull out from the bottom of the boat and begin really pushing hard against the water. You feel that jolt of like new energy, like more than you felt before those, and you guys are booking it towards this portal.
Awesome.
about how far are these ships?
So they're still kind of on the horizon. You feel like you've maybe got up to a half an hour before they were to intercept you. You probably got about a half an hour to where the portal is located as well.
Okay, so that means we're going about 30 knots. They're going about 33 knots. Okay. And no, I'm just kidding. I don't know where I'm going.
I was going to say, are you really going to work this out?
I'm not going to do that math, so I don't expect you to.
Yeah.
So probably more than a mile.
Yeah.
It's a real bummer. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're in range of your
Of my what, Caleb?
anything.
Of my spell with a mile range? Okay, that's pretty far. Get out of here, Caleb. You're ruining it.
We'll prove it.
Okay. Well, that's I guess I would probably go up and be near the helm, someplace with a lot of vision. Tycho is a pacifist. If he's sensing that there's violence on the horizon, he's gonna want to position himself in a place where he can see what's going on, maybe get some intel for the captain and crew, so we could avoid a fight.
Nice, good plan.
I should mention, I just thought of this though. Semi, while he's down there, I think over the years he's learned some of the local orcish like shanty tunes that people sing when they're working and they're rowing.
Oh, naturally.
To kind of keep that rhythm. And he would start leading the song, and then once he hears them singing that shanty, he would go back up deck.
Do they know the Wellerman?
I hope not, because I'm so sick of that song. The one that everybody...
It's not even a sea shanty, technically.
No. And
Give me a performance check.
Oh, no. I'm trying to do something cool, Milo, and you're ruining it.
Well, we have
By making me
rules for
roll.
these things. I'm going to give you credit for the cool factor, but let's see how well you sing.
Not well, which is appropriate. 3 minus 1, so total of 2.
Oh, that's pretty harsh. You forget some of the words as you're trying to call it out. But the guy that you've been contacting through the amulet begins kind of picking up what you're putting down. He's like, yeah, that's a good song. We should get to that speed.
And then
he kinda
tells
picks
me
it
to
up
not
for
sing
you.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of picks it up for you, and you start hearing kind of this orcish shanty down below.
Awesome.
Is there a chance I can turn into a bird and fly back and try and pester their helmsmen to like steer their ships into each other?
If you have the ability to do that, sure.
I mean, I'm a druid, so I believe I can turn into a bird.
You level 7, can you do flying creatures? I think you can at level 6, can't you? So I think it should be good. Double check that.
8th level.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Anything else, Newt? Malareth?
Newt's just on the back of the ship there, just kind of watching the ships come in. No one's hurt yet, so Newt's just chilling.
Ready to cut something off.
Yeah.
I could cast fly on you, Malhareth, but it doesn't last as long as your shape change would. And they're still pretty far away. So
Yeah, they're a mile away, so.
they're more than a mile away.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll just ready up, you know?
All right. So you guys bark out a couple of orders, start moving some cannons. If anyone wants to assist in getting the cannons moved, make sure everything's in a proper place, you can do that. It's up to you guys.
If it's not done when I come
Sorry.
back up, I would help.
Tycho is a pacifist and he's a frail old man. He shouldn't be nowhere near cannons on board a moving ship.
Newt will help out.
Is there a way I can get us to like maybe talk to the helmsman and like steer us in a direction that might get them to like follow us towards like choppier waters?
Sure, yeah. Like as you can see the boiling sea in the distance, and you can see the large portal a little bit to your left, and you guys are beginning to veer more towards that larger portal. You can kind of offer the captain advice to kind of turn the ship in a way where you can get a little bit more grab and hopefully slow them down. I'll allow that. Sure. Do you want to give me some kind of navigation check?
Yeah. Would this be like a wisdom check then?
I believe that's your primary one for your navigation stuff. You can use your orb and stuff. You get your bonuses.
And if you have
hell yeah.
navigation tools, you would have proficiency and things like that, probably.
Cool.
Cool. That's a non-natural 20.
Nice.
Hey.
Very nice.
Decent roll.
Yeah. The captain
Shut up.
recognizes your knowledge and skill and kind of veers the ship, kind of turns it a little bit. You guys aren't going directly at the portal anymore. You're kind of doing this weird, like half choppy motion, kind of skidding your way towards it now. But you're still getting a good amount of speed. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Simi, if you want to give me some kind of strength check, I'll let you decide if there's anything that makes sense to you
Okay.
to help get these cannons moved, and
Yeah.
you can have advantage with the crew helping you.
Cool. I'll go athletics.
Sure.
Hell yeah. 23.
Nice. Yeah. You're able to move the cannons into a more advantageous position. You notice that with the turning of the ship, the angle of it is going to be more on the left side. So you feel like that's going to be the best angle to be able to attack these ships that are
Cool.
coming at you.
Yeah, I read what Malhareth is doing and adjust as necessary. Cool.
Well, you guys are moving stuff, and there's a lot of pace going around on the ship. You hear someone cry out down below. It sounds like it's coming from the kitchen second, and a chef runs up the stairs, and he has badly cut his hand, and he says, "I need the surgeon. I need the surgeon."
Oh, shoot.
And there's
Yeah.
silence.
Okay. What happened? Oh no. Okay. This is bad. You're bleeding. You don't got fingers. It's not good.
Yeah. The ship turned, and I don't know.
We don't need food right now. You shouldn't have been cooking.
Well, I was just trying to like secure all my knives and things. It seemed like the right thing to do.
Knives are dangerous. Okay, let's get you. Hold on. Let's go down to my office.
He follows you down.
Have him stick his hand in one of the vinegar jars.
He winces.
Okay, you're gonna have to keep that there for a good while. I like wrap some like bandages around it and have him stick it in there. It'll disinfect it.
Okay, and he just kind of
It's
like
gonna be
stands there.
disinfected. You just stay here. With this, I guess. Do you need your knives put away? Are they still put away? Did you get that finished?
I got a few of them, but there's blood all over the kitchen now.
Don't worry about it.
It's probably
Don't worry.
gotten
I'll
into the
take care of
food. It's real.
I go
messed up.
organize the food stores.
Okay.
I finish up what he was doing.
So yeah, in the kitchen, you walk in and it is a bloody mess. Like he cut himself and then just basically sprayed all over the place.
That's probably how I found it. Is I just find the trail of blood. Yeah. I start cleaning up, and
there's a large amount of blood in the potatoes, especially. There's some that has gotten on some of the fruit.
That's fine. It's iron. We need that.
Okay, you leave it there.
Oh yeah, I just cleaned up. I put the stuff away. I don't care about the blood.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Good for you.
So
Vampires drink it.
Yeah. Question to the DM: in this universe, are there bloodborne illnesses, or are we
Sure.
okay? Oh boy.
But you all begin sailing. You look behind you, and it actually seems like you're gaining a little bit of speed on these pirate ships that are approaching from your rear. It seems like a lot of the decisions you made kind of helped to assist you in gaining a little bit of distance on them. The captain continues to steer towards this portal, kind of on the left-hand side. The boiling sea, as you see it, this just turning ocean with clouds and things, is becoming more and more on your right-hand side as you kind of skim across the water. You guys are getting closer to this large portal. We'll say about 15 minutes passes. You have gained a little bit of distance on the ships. Is there anything else you want to do before we get to this portal?
I would ask the captain, do we know what's on the other side of this portal?
No one's ever come back from it.
Oh boy. Maybe we ought to load all the cannons up just in case we don't know what we're going to encounter on the other side. Plus, we've got 3 ships coming after us. If they end up following us and coming through, there's no telling what kind of chaos we're going to encounter.
That seems like something I shouldn't even have to tell you to do.
Fair enough, sir. I'll get it done.
In Kamkala, do all of the portals lead to like a different plane, or
So they can lead to different places in Kamkala, or they can lead to different worlds entirely.
gotcha?
You guys do know that this portal has not been successfully navigated before. No one's ever come back who has entered it. So it's a little bit of a sketchy ride.
All right.
Well, when we get closer, I could always try and put my arcane eye through it. I say to the party, and then we'll definitely know if it's a different plane of existence, because it just won't work on the other side. But if not, then we can see in. So
I doubt that will work.
I think it's a great idea. It's all we've got.
good.
I do not think it's a good idea. I think it's a bad idea.
What would you propose, Malhareth?
We just go in full bore.
Well,
Fly in as a
we're
bird.
doing that. So
I can't yet. I'm not level 8.
Oh yeah.
I get my wings. The ceremony.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can.
I imagine
yeah,
it's like a
do
mafia
your-
thing where you like go into a room and there's a
Yeah,
guy
and they-
behind you.
And they
Jump
put me. I have to get inside of a big cage, and then they're like, "All right, transform." And I'm just a bird in the cage. Yeah, you put your arcane eye through.
I would. I do need to be a little bit closer to do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, once we're there, I didn't mean right now. I mean, unless you can throw it that far.
I can move it as far as it can move within. I think.
You can move it as far as you can move.
Yeah.
Cool.
In
Yeah,
in 1
that's
hour, I can move it. I can move it.
is
30
that in the
feet.
rule book?
Shut your God. God, I walked into that one.
Can move
Good
it
Lord.
as far as I can move it.
Yeah. I can. I have 1 hour and I can move it 30 feet per turn. So pretty far, I guess.
Cool, dude.
Shut up.
Newt or Malhareth, do you have anything you want to contribute to this moment?
I'm just gonna patiently wait for this arcane eye thing, and when he does it, I'm gonna be staring at my orb, kind of looking in it.
I can move it 18,000 feet but it'll take an hour. And that's almost that's like 3 miles.
That's pretty far.
That's pretty far.
Impressive.
D&D math, always helpful.
Newt's gonna make sandwiches for everyone.
Oh,
Sweet.
Just in
It's
case they don't
pretending
have
amount.
sandwiches over there.
yeah.
Here, you need your strength. Have a sandwich.
Do you use the bloody knife?
No, I got my own knife.
Which is also
Which
bloody.
is also bloody.
Yeah.
I haven't cut no one's hand off yet. It's yet to touch blood.
Why does everything smell like vinegar?
Vinegar's delicious.
Yeah.
You need acid in your diet.
All right, everybody. I suggest you make sure that you're steady on your feet and can secure yourself. Things are going to get pretty dicey here.
Here, Captain, this one has mustard.
I like mustard.
I thought you might.
He takes a big bite of it while he's holding the big wheel.
I'm just sitting. I'm just gonna be next to him then.
Yeah, that's where I am too.
He's like, ham.
Seems like a good view.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I guess if these guys aren't going to catch us, like,
So from behind the captain, you see X and Y approach him,
Ah.
and Y kind of whispers in his ear, and you see him kind of look back at him and shake his head, and he says, "Not yet, not yet."
I don't trust them.
Can I read their
Um,
lips?
If you were looking at him, you can go ahead and roll a perception check.
I don't know if I would be, but I really want to know.
I mean, I always got one eye on him. Can I roll a perception?
Yeah,
I
you do it. It makes
I'm
more
up there
sense.
by the captain, so I'm definitely
Any
17.
of you who are in that vicinity, yeah. If you're weirded out by them, feel free.
22.
That's pretty good. You both notice the hands that they're always holding together. There's a little peak of like pink light that kind of comes out from like their palms. It almost looks like, and kind of glows a little bit.
When you say hold together, do you mean X and Y are holding hands, or do you mean like
yeah, they always
are-
hold hands. Like you have not seen them not holding hands at any point.
Ugh.
Okay, so I see that, and I'm going to go over to Tycho, and I'm going to kind of let him in on that. See if he's seen any kind of like energy that color before in his days of studying magic.
Yeah, would I recognize anything like that color light? Does it belong to a particular school, or is it,
You do remember that the both of you actually have, well, no, not you anymore. Tycho doesn't have it anymore. But the little stones that they gave you were a pink crystal that kind of like shimmered, right? So it kind of reminds you of that when you talk to Tycho about it.
I look at Tycho and I go, perhaps we should hold hands with the crystal. I have it here. Here, hold my hand.
Yes, of course. And I hold his hand.
Does anything
Aw.
happen?
It's a touching moment.
You guys feel a little bit closer. Like you feel a bond together. Like you haven't really experienced this with anyone else on the ship.
This magic is dumb, and I take my hand away. And I poke at my
Perhaps-
crystal.
Well, perhaps we have to put our orbs together, Malhareth.
I would like complete a circle.
Yes, of course.
When did you develop a lisp?
I don't know. It keeps coming out.
Yeah, he had
It comes
for
and goes.
Yeah,
Comes
for
and
a little
goes.
bit.
Yes. No, I know about the magic lisp. It happens with wizards in their old age.
When you study magic so much and you're used to using different dialects and accents and
Right.
things.
Yes. Eventually, you start to lisp. That's why I've stuck to the druidic studies. Sure, I shit my pants, but I'm not lisping, so that's good. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll just kind of clock that info for myself about the pink energy and then my crystal, and I'll keep an eye on it.
I'll just ask them about it.
Well, say there, X and Y. What is that pink energy emanating from your hands there, where they're clasped?
They turn to you, and both of them just kind of look deeply into your eyes. You can feel it kind of burning into yourself. Your hat kind of jiggles a little bit. It kind of like winces, and it tells you maybe we shouldn't talk to them right now.
Fine then. You keep your secrets.
They turn back to the captain. From below deck, you hear the cook come up, and he has this bandage with this jar attached to his hand, and he's just kind of like woozy a little bit, and he's kind of stumbling around the deck, and you see him kind of like fall against the railing off the side of the ship. One of the crew people grab him and kind of pull him back, like at the last second. Like you feel like he could have fallen off right then, but they get him back and under control and sit him down on the top of the deck, and he's sitting up there now.
You need a sandwich?
He looks at you and kind of woozy. Hey, I think I need to sleep.
Okay. I put a sandwich on his lap and just go back to the captain. He seems like he needs a rest. He's had a long day.
He looks at the sandwich and he like kind of picks it up and like puts it to his mouth and like slowly bites down and puts the sandwich down and just slowly eats it.
Good sandwich.
All right. Anything else before we continue?
Nah.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead. So we have now been traveling in the direction of the portal. As you get closer to this giant portal, you notice that it is in the water, and it is actually sucking water into it from both sides. As before, the current was constantly moving against you, like the boiling sea would push water away from it, right? Now, as you get closer to the portal, it begins pulling you in the direction of the portal, and you feel another increase of speed. This one is a little bit different from when the oars came in, but it almost feels like you are going down into this giant portal. The captain continues to steer directly at it. He looks to his crew and he asks, thinking about going in, do you think we have enough room to get around it before the pirates get here?
Well, even if the pirates get to us, we might be able to confound them briefly while we make our escape through the portal.
I do believe in this crew.
Does it look like they are chasing us, or are they just going to the portal as well?
Oh, no, it has become very clear that they are coming after you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like Master and Commander shit.
Yeah.
Master and what?
Master and Commander? Come on, guys.
What is it?
No, I know it.
One of the greatest maritime movies of all time, Dashel.
Uh-oh.
Was it James Franco?
Mm-hmm.
He was the master and the commander, right?
You're right.
Yeah. Him and Will Ferrell.
And
I was
Matthew
gonna
McConaughey was his second.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
No. It was Russell Brand.
Oh,
So close.
he was good in it. Russell Brand was the captain. James Franco was the doctor.
Okay, so the captain's asking if we want to try and steer around the portal. Is this what he's asking?
Should we go through or around and face the pirates?
Oh, like
Just
face them
asking for your
down.
guys' advice. Yeah.
I don't think we need to face the pirates down.
I think we should just go into the portal.
If he wants to like scooch around the portal to like try to attempt to scout it first, I think that could be useful. But if he wants to face the pirates, I think it would be better to just escape right now then. And then we could potentially, well, no, Tycho's a pacifist. There's no just setting up an ambush on the other side in Tycho's mind. In Rhett's mind, we just wait. Cannons all on one side, unload on these fools.
Oh crap! They're on the other side. Semi. Oh, go ahead. Come on, Mally.
No, I was just gonna say that we should just go through the portal.
Cool. Yeah, Captain. I think our heading is such and our speed is such that I don't know that we could avoid going into the portal. And those ships behind us. Well, I think that we have a good ship and good armory. They're pretty nimble. I think we ought to just barrel on through.
Yes, Captain, there is no fight worth it here. Even if we win, there will be losses and damage.
Our chances, well, I don't know if they're better going through the portal, but that's
I have
an
no
adventure.
idea what's on the other side of the portal.
Captain, well, I know that I survived to the other side because my fate doesn't end today. My destiny is beyond this portal.
Well, actually, you don't officially know that. You could die today. It is possible. We do not know the date and time, but it will come like a thief in the night. Yes, I did quote the Bible. Yeah, I did. I did quote the Bible like Jesus. Yes, I did, and I don't regret it.
Suddenly, you're the only one standing on the boat deck.
The rapture! No, let's just go through the portal because I mean, if we stay here and find them, and then we go through.
Tycho, are we close enough for you to send that little eyeball thing through?
Yeah, theoretically, I could do it. It'll take a couple turns to move it through, and if it's a portal to another plane, it simply won't go through. And
thanks, Tycho. You sound really weird.
I will go ahead and cast it and send it in.
All right. So go ahead and read it off to me. How exactly does this thing work?
I create an invisible magical eye that hovers in the air for the duration of the spell. I mentally receive the visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. It can look in every direction at once, I guess. As an action, I can move it up to 30 feet in any direction. There's no limit to how far away it can move, but it cannot enter another plane of existence. A solid barrier blocks the eye. Oh, if there's a solid barrier, it'll block the eye's movement, but it can pass through an opening as small as 1 inch.
Wow, that's pretty damn handy. Okay, cool. So you send out this eye, cast it out as far as you can, and tell it to move as fast as it can. The captain tells you, Semi, put the oars in reverse, slow us down a little bit so we can get a judgment of what we're going to be facing.
Aye, Captain. And I talk to the stone.
You get a response back. Okay, yeah, we can reverse. So
slow your song.
You feel the oars switch direction and they begin pushing backwards as this push of water is pulling you towards the portal. You push the eye through. As the eye gets closer to it, you're looking through it, I assume. And as you get closer, you see this beautiful purple and pink and blue swirling energy circling around this large opening, big enough to fit this ship in, potentially. As you get closer to the center of this, your eye goes through the portal. You see empty space. It's just a void. It's just blackness. In the distance a little bit, though, you notice there's another portal that's a little bit below this one that is just as large, just as shimmering, just as bright. In the distance all around you, you can see what looks like little pinpoints of light that you assume could be even more portals. This is like a portal hub almost. As your eye goes forward, it doesn't gain any speed or anything like that. You continue to push it forward. It doesn't appear to be getting closer to anything. And how long do you want to continue to do this?
I almost think the eye would be better served because I can hold it for an hour. So maybe I bring it back and I use it to gauge how close the ships get after we go in.
Okay, yeah. So you turn your eye around and come back through the portal that you were in. You see your ship kind of just holding still. You feel like it is moving a little bit in the direction of the portal, but at a very slow rate. You fly over it and look at the ships behind you. You feel like they are going to get within cannon range in about 5 minutes.
Yes, Captain. On the other side is utter void-like blackness. However, I do get the sense that there are more portals. Once we're in there, it seems to be a portal hub of some sort.
Is that available? That can't be available.
Go ahead and use it, Rhett. Use it.
Use what? In the podcast right now? I don't even know. No. Porthub.com does not work in any sort of punchline that I'm setting up here.
But I feel as though we can go in. I don't know. I mean, it's not in another plane of existence, so, presumably it's oxygen and air on the other side. And I don't know, though. It was really dark, and I don't want to be wrong and lead to our deaths. However, I don't want to sit here and battle 3 ships in what could be a futile endeavor. We came here to go through the portal, and, well, my arcane eye says we can get to the other side.
And your eye returned, did it not?
Yeah, it's with the ship right now, and I'm going to use it to monitor the portal here to see what the other ships do.
I'm not sure what navigation is like on the other side, but theoretically we could wait in the port hub and then come back.
True. That's an option, yeah.
I'm in favor of
The
adventure.
captain says you said it was void and only points of light were around, right?
Yes, that is correct, Captain.
He looks at Malhareth and says, "That's what I saw in my vision."
Ah, yes, you see, this is where we are destined to go, all of us, to the port hub. So let's go. Obviously, it's in your future. It's in all of our futures. On through the portal, I say.
Captain, I recommend we pull our oars in and just let the current take us in.
Wouldn't want them getting lost in the port hub.
No, you could spend hours in there.
By the way,
we've lost too many good men in the port hub.
as a
Good
website,
godly
it's
men.
Yeah, I know. It's a German IT company.
Those bastards.
Port hub.
They probably saw it coming.
Oh yeah.
You see in the captain's eyes this look of like uncertainty. Like this is not something you have ever seen in his face. So the time that you've known him, you feel like this is a very uncommon like feeling for him. He's always very sure of himself and what he should do in any given situation. And he is lost.
Captain,
He even looks to Newt at this position and says, "What do you think?"
It's a big portal. Seems cool. I've never seen nothing like that, so that'd be neat to see. Have you seen anything like that, Captain, other than in your visions?
He just kind of like shakes his head and pulling the oars. Semi.
aye, Captain. You've got a good crew. We'll be okay.
All right. So you send the message down and they're like, "Okay, this is kind of weird.
Hands
Full
off the
speed
wheel."
ahead and then reversed and now just nothing. Okay. You feel the ship begin to be pulled into this portal and it begins moving faster and faster and faster. And as you get closer to the portal, you see the same blue, purple, pink, shimmering, magical energy radiating out from it. And the front of the ship begins moving in. The middle of the ship begins moving in. You're all standing at the top. You feel this energy move through you as you pass through the portal. And on the other side, you see utter blackness. There's water rushing in underneath you, and it's just going out into this void and spreading and puddling in little small droplets as it continues to go out. You fear for a moment that you can't catch your breath in this space, but as you breathe in, you feel air into your lungs, and you breathe in and out, and you feel, okay, well, I can survive here. And you begin looking around, and you see these same little pinpoints of energy all around you, like stars everywhere. And in the distance, you do notice another portal, a large portal similar to this one. And you are traveling in that direction. It doesn't feel like you have gained momentum, lost momentum. Your momentum is exactly the same as when you moved into the portal. You're moving very slowly, but you do feel the motion carrying you in this direction. It is going relatively straight. There's a little bit of downward motion because your ship was kind of tilted following the water line, and it is actually sailing straight down and going towards this other larger portal in this void of port hubness.
Theoretically, so there's no other light sources other than kind of those pinpricks of light that we've been seeing. Maybe if there's something coming through the portal that we just came through, I don't know. If we doused our lights, like there's no other light down here?
No, absolutely not.
Captain, I suggest that, well, if perhaps the other ships come down after us, we might be easy targets down here in this port hub. But if we douse the lights, we'd be sailing in utter blackness. They might not know if we survived.
That's a really good idea. He calls out, Simi, crew, kill the lights. And
Aye, Captain.
Now we should construct a smaller rear end of a ship with 3 lanterns that looks like what we had on the back.
A decoy.
Just like in that one book I read with James Franco and...
Anyway, just kidding.
Russell Brand, yeah.
Yeah, Russell Brand.
Yeah, you guys are just floating in utter nothingness, and this water is just going below you. You feel the ship doesn't have anything below it. It's just completely floating. Water is dissipating all around you. You begin looking closer and closer out around you. Give me perception checks.
Yeah. And I'm curious, since I actually I arrived in Talas via a portal. Is any of this familiar to me? Like
the like colors and the energy and the feeling of moving through that portal is the same.
Mm-hmm.
You did not go through a hub like this though.
Okay. We're doing perception, right?
Yes, please.
13 for Tycho.
8 for Semi.
17.
Newt got a 4. Newt's just looking up,
Eating
at stars.
sandwiches.
It's just pretty out here.
It really sounds peaceful, and kind of like there's a moment where everyone catches their breath, kind of like in awe of the stars. And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it doesn't feel, well, the void of the nothing here feels kind of scary, and like you feel some insecurity about that. But other than that, you feel, just at ease, and like not a comfort feeling, but you don't feel like you're in any kind of danger just floating in this space. Yeah, That's very true.
Peaceful in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like a quiet place by the beach kind of feeling.
Can I see anything in my arcane eye? What are the other ships doing?
So we'll start with Malhareth.
Sure.
With a 17, looking off into the distance, you do notice, like far, far away, like beyond this portal that you can see, like just below you a little bit, you can see little specks. And when you look really, really close, they kind of seem to be shaped like ships.
Perhaps the other ships got lost in here. That is why no one comes back. Yes, that could be it. I must look into my orb.
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting question. Let me think about that for a second. Okay, yeah. When you look into your orb, you begin pulling out constellations, but the constellations that you pull out don't really make sense because where your location is within them. You are between a constellation when you look in your orb.
So it's like a different perspective. Like
Yeah.
we're looking at it from a different perspective.
So the ships their lights are making the new constellations. Interesting. Now we are counted among them.
We're a constellation?
I wonder if we're the tip of a spear, or the bottom of a
Ooh.
foot, or a lady's
boot.
bosom.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
You're the dragon heart.
Even better. I must think on this further.
I love it. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't think that was going to be something we would learn through that item. That's neat. But yeah,
Malhara,
you guys continue to just kind of float. Is there anything that you want to do as you are just kind of stationary? Do you want to try to change trajectory or order the crew to do a specific thing, to do whatever you want to do?
I want to know, Malhareth, Tycho, Newt, Captain, XY, anybody who's listening, is there a way that we can mark this portal so we know where we came from, a breadcrumb trail, so to speak?
Perhaps, it could be marked in my orb as a point of a constellation. So then we would always know, head towards the, south end of...
Yeah. Because that could be why nobody made it back, is because nobody knew or thought to.
Yeah, you
Because
could definitely make a map that shows where you are in this constellation. That's totally a thing.
Because
you could map it just like you would on the surface, right?
Yeah, because I would imagine that a lot of ships in here, once they go through the portal and then once they kind of get a ways, pretty much all these little dots of light start to look the same. So then it's hard to kind of track
Very disorienting.
what one was the original, especially when, it's pitch blackness. It's hard to orient yourself north, south, east, west.
Yeah. Theoretically, too, I have the keen mind feat, which, you always know where like true north is. And so maybe there's not a true north in here, but I could maybe sort of lock in the orientation of like home portal, I don't know. Just a thought.
I defer to you guys on this one, but I think it might be wise to do something to mark our path.
I don't even know how to steer this ship.
I did forget Tycho. On the other side of the portal, you do see these 3 large pirate ships still moving in the direction of the portal.
I would like to kind of wait for, because let me see this spell. And if they come in, I don't know. I'd like to use kind of maybe ready up like a major image since we're all lights out, kind of create sort of this large sort of look like the surface of a ship or something, or the back end of a ship with lights, kind of like I was joking about earlier, but just with like a major image, and try to send it away from us, if that makes sense. So I'd like to just kind of...
That's a cool idea. I like it.
Okay, cool. I'd like to just kind of have my finger on the trigger ready to drop my arcane eye and bring that up.
Okay, so you're not going to do it right now.
Like maybe once, because it only lasts like 10 minutes, so it's like I kind of want to give them a chance to reach the event horizon of the portal, essentially.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So you're just going to prepare that. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you guys spend... sorry, is there anything you want to do, Newt?
Oh, no. It's fine.
Okay.
Just looking at the stars. This is a great place.
You guys spend about 5 minutes or so just floating in this void. It's not scary. It's not uncomfortable. You just kind of are floating. It feels like you're moving straight ahead. You do notice that the portal that is in the distance that you can see, that is large, is a little bit below you. It's not directly in your path. You feel like you're going to pass it if you continue on the same path. In this 5 to 15 minutes, Tycho, you do see the 3 ships, 2 of them enter the portal. And when you guys look behind you, you begin to see 1 ship and then a 2nd ship enter the portal behind you.
Captain, I think we should move all our weight up front to tip our bow towards the portal ahead of us.
You want to move the cannons and things?
Yeah, and the crew. I think we should get everybody up front.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Why not?
What do the rest of you think? Newt, Tycho, Malhareth? I'm not asking X and Y. They creep me out.
That's fair.
They're still standing by the captain, and you see the glowing of their palms kind of get a little bit brighter, like they are getting eager almost. They still have the same facial recognition. You just kind of sense this.
Hey, you seem like a smart guy for moving the ship, so whatever you say. I'm glad I don't creep you out. A lot of people get creeped out by a big newt. Thank you, Sammy.
No problem. I appreciate your medical prowess, your genius.
Don't mention it.
Yeah.
People in Talus get creeped out about half orcs too, so you guys are kind of like peas in a pod here.
Yep.
Oh, the cook has passed out. He's on the deck of the ship and he's unconscious.
Newt, you see that? You might want to. I don't know. The cook isn't looking so good.
He's taking a nap. He said he was sleepy.
Looks like
he's completely white, just like a ghost.
That's one hell of a nap, Doc.
I'll take him to his room.
Okay.
I'll take him to his bunk.
Okay, yeah. You take him down to the cook's corner, like their sleeping area and stuff, which is actually at the front of the ship. So you kind of help move some of the weight towards the front of the ship and kind of help in that sense. Anything else you guys want to do?
I can't think of anything. I might warn the oar crew.
I think with my major image up, since it can't be as big as a whole ship, kind of making it look like a section of a ship. And I don't know if I can do this, so you be the judge, but maybe the flash from a cannon and the sound of a cannon, because I can create sounds and even smells and temperatures with my illusion and things like that. So just make some cannon flashes and things like that to try and draw them. Make the illusion.
So you do want to put out that major image, right?
Yeah.
How big can you make that? Just out of curiosity.
Not super big. It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay, so yeah, that covers a fair amount of the rear of the ship, and you could definitely make cannon fire sparks come out of it, and lanterns and things on the back of it. Yeah, that's totally cool.
Since it's dark, that's kind of what I was hoping, was kind of set up the illusion that a whole ship is there with this small section of a ship.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and give me some kind of check for that. I whatever you think is fair to cast this illusion.
I could do an Arcana check.
Sure. That
is a 21.
Cool. Yeah. It looks very much like the back of your ship. You notice there's the captain's quarters and there's your quarters and there's lights in both of them. And you see a spark of a cannon shooting out and a ball going for a little distance and then disappearing. It looks very real almost. And with your ship completely in blackness, you notice movement on the ship the 2 ships that have just come through the portal, and a bunch of people go to their cannons, and you see sparks and they fire at this major illusion. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Cannons go towards it, pass through it immediately. Everyone give me another perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
19.
Extra nice.
So that gives me a total of 24.
That
7
is really helpful for my storytelling. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So as you see these cannons blast off of these ships, you notice the inertia and the energy that pushes these cannons away, pushes the ship in the opposite direction, and it begins going back towards the portal a little bit, and a little bit towards the opposite direction of where the major illusion of the ship is.
That's cool.
Heck yes.
Yeah. So I relay that if other people aren't picking up on that.
So yeah, these two ships are still kind of focused. You notice that there's still a bit of movement. They don't fire cannons immediately afterwards. Let me do a quick roll. Okay, they're not dumb. They do okay. So I guess I should find out what the save is for the major illusion.
I don't think that there is one.
It usually could be like an investigation check.
It seems completely
DC.
real. And I think it's once they physical interaction with the image is the only thing that will reveal it to be an illusion, because things can pass through it. A creature that uses an action to examine it can determine that it's an illusion with a successful investigation. You're right, Alex.
Okay, cool.
Against my spell save DC.
Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, thank you. So yeah, I went ahead and rolled to see if they recognize it. They did roll pretty well, and they do realize this isn't the ship. This is an illusion. This is fake. Their cannons went through it, and they begin searching around and looking for you guys.
I make it seem more real. Fine.
They do roll really well again. Is there anything you guys want to do as you're floating through this void, still kind of above the portal in front of you?
Are we working our way down to the portal, guys? Like, is that the goal, or are we going to drift somewhere else?
No, I mean, I would
like
hope
that one.
I would hope that the goal is to go to the other portal.
Okay.
The last portal was cool. The next one's got to be cooler.
And
Yeah.
did moving everything up front help us out, or are we still...
You don't feel like there's any kind of movement down towards like the front of the ship at all.
We're gonna have to shoot our cannons.
Yep. Like a rocket ship. I think we're gonna have to blast those cannons out our aft.
At our what?
Aft.
Right out of our aft.
Speaking out of your aft.
We're gonna have to get a real aft kicking here.
Yeah.
We gotta
So
blast our aft off.
can I accurately judge the angle that these cannons should be shot to get us in the right angle?
All right. So yeah, you guys can absolutely try and angle your cannons to fire in a direction that you feel like would propel you towards this other portal.
And Tycho, you were the one that noticed all that about the inertia and them and all that.
I don't think that was me.
Oh no, it was me with
That
the
was
natural
you,
20.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
rolled really well.
Yeah.
You rolled so well that you convinced yourself it had to have been
Yeah,
the
it
powerful
couldn't have
wizard.
been me. I'm just a dumb barbarian.
So yeah, who wants to set up these cannons in a way that you feel like will propel you in the proper navigational course?
I will not move the cannons, but I'll help with the math.
Yeah,
I'm a smart guy.
I'll do the physical athletics of moving them. but
Yeah,
if someone
I'll
wants
help.
to help me fine tune.
I'll help with the math as well, considering I've been charting these, navigation.
That's right.
So I give us kind of a good idea of the distance.
Yeah, good. So yeah, you guys have established that the momentum of the cannon fire will change your trajectory in this place. It's going to take an intelligence roll. You will have advantage on it, and just advantage on it. Whatever intelligence you feel like would be appropriate for this kind of maneuver, I guess. And who wants to take the lead?
Not me. I'm just the muscle. I'm moving
my
stuff.
intelligence is pretty high, so
Yeah.
but I'm fine
this
to.
seems your thing.
I defer to the orb carriers.
So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a straight intelligence check or a skill check.
If you can come up with a skill that would make sense, I would.
We're navigating portals. Portals are magic arcana. We're in a magical void where there's no wind or air.
Seems like a little bit of a stretch.
Damn it! I should have pitched it way better.
But isn't he giving you advantage on the intelligence check?
You do get advantage. Arcana, though.
Nature.
Nature, you're not really in a nature-y kind of place.
Oh, but we're not in an Arcana place.
Arcana is very different than navigational awareness and like physics.
An investigation, because I'll be investigating the correct math and physics.
It's weird that math isn't a skill in this game.
Yeah.
I know.
Or physics.
I know, right? Math should totally be a skill.
Yeah.
Probably was at some point.
You know what? If you need to make another correction, I will allow you to use investigation. For now, it's just going to be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figure out what went wrong.
No. Yes. So I rolled 2 1s. However, I have a portent that's a 20. I roll a crit.
Oh my God.
It's like a DM.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Like you do the math completely wrong, but like the answer you get is right.
Yeah.
I do the math wrong, except for my destiny was to get it right. That's the portent. It's my destiny.
Oh, that's so dumb. You actually rolled 2 1s.
Yes.
Jeez.
Wow. But yeah, if you got that, I mean, yeah, Will, you set it all up and you fire the cannons and you feel like your new trajectory is pushing you down and towards this portal. But your cannon fire does give you away where you are located. You're going to take a couple cannon shots from these 2 pirates.
Okay.
Brace for impact. Ready the secondary cannons.
Just a second. I gotta pull up that info real quick. I think one hits, but the other one doesn't.
Can I use another major image to create cannon fire off to the side, like a mirror image, but it's a major image? Just burn through all my fucking shit right here.
I'm gonna say you don't have time right at this moment.
I was doing math. That's fair.
Yeah. To make that happen. So we're gonna count this.
It's fine. I hate violence anyway. I've got a turn the other cheek mentality, so. Are your fists tiring of striking an old man yet?
Never.
You shall collapse from exhaustion before I tire of watching you struggle against me.
All right, that's going to be 37 damage to your hull. Does anyone want to calculate the hull so I don't have to?
I'll take care.
I could just do it on a calculator or something.
Whole 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 500 total.
Yeah, you got a beefy ship, so
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's not going to be that bad. You do feel this cannon fire hit the ship. It blasts apart some of the metal that's on the outside of the ship that's holding it together. Wood shrapnel goes on the inside of the ship. You hear some people cry out. You do feel a little bit of inertia carry you a little bit lower than your initial firing of the cannons. Not enough to necessarily push you off course, but an amount that kind of feels a little bit off.
Threw my math off.
Yeah, and yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I want to advise the captain. We should take the sails down. We don't want those getting damaged. And they seem to be useless here.
He kind of like gives you a scolding look. It's like, why didn't you do that already?
This whole void thing is a little new to me.
You do notice that the sails are completely still. They are not moving, but you can order to have them taken down, and they will begin taking them down.
Yep. All right, crew, get to it. Malharath, I think I interrupted you.
Oh, I was going to say, did the blast to our backside push us further?
It does give you a little bit of extra momentum forward,
Nice.
but it also kind of pushed you a little bit more down into which direction? You came in straight. They came in, fired up to the right, a little bit up into the right.
While I'm down tucking the cook in, I want to see if I think he looks bad or not.
Give me a medicine check.
13.
He looks bad.
Do I know how to fix him?
Give me another medicine check.
Yes, you have to purge the second liver.
7.
You feel like he needs to lose his hand.
All right. Well, I knew it was going to come down to this. Take out my scalpel.
It always comes down
It's
to
inevitable.
He's been sharpening it this whole time.
Oh my god.
And it looks like it goes to there, and I just slice his hand off.
Yeah, give me another medicine check.
Oh boy.
7 again.
Yeah, you cut through his wrist,
I
and
feel like I could have saved that 20 for you.
and you pull off his hand, and his hand is now detached from his body. There's not much blood coming out of his wrist.
I bandage that up though. I take his sheet that he has, and I just wrap it around there, tie it real tight.
Yeah, okay.
That's what doctors do.
Tie the sheet real tight around his wrist. Yeah, it's like,
I think we're gonna have a lot of PB&Js from here.
yeah. He's not doing great.
You give him a pat on the head. I go back.
He
up.
doesn't respond.
He responds by his heart stops.
You can't save them all. And I just toss the hand back behind me. That's where.
Oh my god, Newt. I love it. It's so good.
Is there like a pile starting of
He's got a bag of hands.
yeah.
Like pass by one of the crew coming to get something. I'm like, he's gonna grow a new one back. Don't worry.
That's how this works.
I am
works.
certain
I've lost 4 hands this month.
All right.
You are the
Okay.
doctor.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna take you guys. We'll call it 3 rounds. It's gonna take a little bit more time overall to do this. You need to try and, which you guys figured out, navigate this void to go towards the portal. Go ahead, and if you want to set up the cannons, same thing as before. You can now use investigation to help you determine how to set it up.
23.
Nice job. Yeah, you set up the cannons. You need to shoot them below where the pirates are, since they're moving in a different direction than you are. And you fire the cannons, and you believe you are moving on a more accurate course. Let's see if these 2 pirate ships are able to hit your hull. One hits. The other does not. That's another 37 points of damage to your hull.
Jeez. Tycho, good job aiming those cannons. You're getting us closer to the portal, and I feel like with every shot that we take, they're going further off course. So,
Why, yes, as I said, my fate is beyond here. So I will deliver us to that portal, Samagar.
great.
So they are continuing to fly off course. They're kind of slowing down with the cannon fire moving forward. They slow down. They're going off the direction of this larger portal. If you want to make another check.
Is there a way that we could shoot our shot to accomplish both goals of damaging them and
I already did the math. Didn't work.
Math doesn't work.
shoot? Doesn't add up.
Nah.
But
You can fly over there. It costs them.
I could, but I feel like you're just trying to get rid of me.
I mean, none of you have tried to like jump off the ship or anything, which I'm kind of impressed by.
19.
You arrange the cannons and fire them, and you feel like you're still moving even more appropriately. You fixed the damage that you sustained and are still heading directly towards the portal.
When you say fix the damage, does that mean we get some HP back on the boat, or do
You
mean
fixed
just our
the
trajectory?
trajectory
Okay.
difference that the cannonballs made.
Gotcha.
One hits. Both hit. So that's 74 damage.
Captain,
and you notice the ships are going even more off course. They seem to have almost stopped completely at the portal where they came through, and they're kind of floating a little bit off to the right hand side of it. They have not figured out how the void works yet.
Captain, can we get a couple of crew to take over for the cannon maneuvering? I'm going to go below deck and see if I can't start repairs, make sure that we're okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm going to do whatever I can to fix the damage.
Yeah, you have some
damage.
specific rules that you can follow to fix the ship. So we'll just go ahead and use those. And this will be your third and final cannon firing maneuver.
25.
Hot damn. All right, yeah. With a 25 too. Jesus. Yeah, you fire the cannons in a way that you anticipate any damage that might occur from cannons hitting your ship, and you begin sailing directly towards the portal, the very middle of it.
Yes, it's a bullseye. You see this, Malhareth? This is why we
Yes,
shall play
yes.
darts in the common room later.
I will still beat you, for I know my future, and it is to always win when coming up against you.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how much more work Simi has.
So it says I'm supposed to take into account the crew's quality score.
Yeah, you guys have a quality score of 5. You guys have
5. Okay.
done very well in everything that you needed to do.
So it's
prior to this.
1d6. So it's 3 plus 5. So that's 8. If I can get a 15 or higher, shit, I did not. But I got a 1.
That's really bad.
Not great.
No.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it, and we'll go ahead and heal half.
I could make it a 2.
Well, I up until this point I haven't picked my extra feat, and one of the ones I was considering was lucky, but I feel like if I took it now it would be kind of like cheating because it would just be for this particular instance.
That was the free feat that I took with Milo's thing, was lucky. Combine that with Portents, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's cool. So I guess we repair it for 4 if I rolled an 8. Is that right?
I think there's like a number that you need to roll to.
So I have to beat a
repairing.
5. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I just don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Especially if you rolled a 1, I'm just gonna say you're not able to repair the ship to the quality that it needs to sail. I guess. How much damage have we taken?
A lot.
About 150.
Okay, so it's just like 350. So that's not that bad. I mean, we'll just look at it as a percentile kind of thing, whether or not it can sail or not. And we'll think about repairing and stuff. I rolled for the attack. They are continuing to attack you. They haven't figured out the momentum math that it requires here in the void. They do not hit you on either one though. So good for you.
Hey.
You guys continue to sail in quotes towards this second larger portal. You begin to enter it, and you feel that same kind of rush of magical energy pull you through it and past it. And as you enter the other side, you feel your ship immediately fall.
Uh-oh.
You are in free fall above an ocean.
Oh, at least there's an ocean below us. How high up are
I guess
we?
you've never seen a ship hit the ocean before.
You guys are a good 100 feet up. The portal is above you. You manage to go through it, but you are falling straight down.
Yeah, I don't have a spell for this one, boys.
Is there a way that we can fashion the sails to slow our descent somehow?
Sure, I love it.
All right.
Within 100 feet.
You bark out some orders really quick to try and get some people to do that. Whatever you think is fair to get those orders out and get your crew to follow them.
Intimidation.
Sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
Can I cast a flaming sphere on the ocean below us to kind of soften and evaporate the water away to soften our blow?
Sure. Yeah, I'll allow it.
I got a 10 total.
Cool. I do that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll count that for something.
Anything we can do. Do.
10. You get some crew to move around the ship, and they're kind of bustling around The falling sensation that they're feeling kind of makes it hard for them to move around the ship, and obviously they're not able to pull up the cells really quickly. Your ship does take some damage,
and I want to yell through the rock to the ore crew, brace yourselves, we're about to impact straight down.
Before we hit this, can I cast fly on myself?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. I'm just fucking
Just myself.
If we all jump at the right time, going down an elevator, does that help us at all?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
I want to grab onto Tycho.
Yeah,
I want to jump up on Tycho.
XY, do you guys have anything to offer?
Oh, you want to talk to them, huh?
Yeah. Do some magic stuff.
You kind of look at them real quick, and they look at you, and you see they pull their palms apart, and what you see inside is a bright pink glowing crystal, and you see and you feel this energy rush past you of a protection of sorts that encompasses the entire ship in a very large bubble. And you see all around the ship this shell of like invulnerability. You feel like it's very strong and potent. And you still continue to fall. Within this shell, your ship sits in the middle. As you hit the water, Malhareth casts this fire thing to try and slow down the descent. The sphere of protection grabs that fire energy, pushes down into the water, and screw it. I'm going to say you guys don't take any damage as you hit the water.
That's a really
and me
badass
and
thing
Newt
to
are
picture.
just flying up in the air, like. And I look at Newt and I'm just like, if they had a spell like that before, then I don't know why they didn't cast it when we were being shot at with cannons.
That would have been useful. Like those. Look at the ship. There's a hole in it.
Well, luckily there's something for us to land on. Do I see anything cool while we're up here before I go and land down?
Yeah.
that's
Go
a
ahead
good
and roll
idea.
me perception just so we.
And how's my
Tycho,
parrot? I forgot.
Show me the world.
What's my parrot's name again?
8.
I honestly have no idea what the parrot's name was.
And parrot.
I think it was Shud.
Shut.
Yeah.
I'll take it if that's cool with the DM.
I don't think that's what it was.
I don't think it was either.
Geez, Caleb, did you not listen to the episode?
Yeah, didn't you take notes? Come on.
I did, but I can't find them.
I think it was Cromp.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember. I didn't write anything down from last session.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I think it was Dongle.
You said you got an 8, right, Brett?
Correct.
New, do you want to look around as you're floating up in the air?
Yeah.
Take a look, Newt. This is what it's like
21.
when salamanders fly.
Good. 21. Off in the distance, pretty far to the edge of your vision, you do see a island sticking out of the water. It has very sharp sides. It looks almost perfectly oval all the way around, and it's kind of quite a bit above the water. Like it has really large pillars all the way around it.
Look, there's an island just at the
Yeah.
edge of my viewing distance.
Yes.
It's like
Excellent.
a perfect oval.
Well done, Newt. Your heightened Newt senses have served us well.
Yeah, thank you.
There's that lisp again.
Yes, it comes and goes. All right, let's land and
Let's.
chastise XY for saving that spell.
All right. Yeah. So as you guys land in the water and your ship hits the bottom of this shell, they release the sphere. Too much beer. They release the sphere, and your ship hits the water and begins floating on the ocean. And yeah, you guys are free to fly down and repair the ship, do what you need to do. You guys have landed in the ocean. What was your roll, Newt?
21.
21.
19
You
plus
also see the boiling sea off in the distance. It is to your left as you're looking at the large island in the distance.
Huh. Isn't that the boiling sea?
Oh, it's certainly boiling like the boiling sea. I wonder if this portal just took us deeper into the boiling sea. Perhaps the boiling sea is like a donut, and now we're within the donut, where it's safe.
Yes. Yes. We are inside of the donut now.
No,
We are the cream filling.
Ooh.
Thank you for that courtesy laugh, Dash.
So on the ship, now that you're all back there, you share that information, I assume, Newt.
Yeah,
Tycho.
So does that mean
I pointed at it.
So does that mean that's Kamkala over there?
You see an island off in the distance after Newt points it out, and Tycho. It appears to be a small island. Definitely not a continent. No.
Okay.
Where to, Captain?
Should we stop at the island and maybe make like official repairs and kind of regroup a little bit?
Yeah, that would make my job easier for repairing.
Yes, I would say we have nowhere else to go, so perhaps the island is our best bet.
Does anyone have binoculars or a way of zooming in to see if it's inhabited or not?
Yes.
I didn't see anybody on it.
Binoculars. I have a spell book. So
I mean, they exist. So if you wanted to go grab some and
feel
look.
I feel like a ship would have binoculars or something.
For sure.
So
well, I
Okay,
also have
I'll go get
spells.
the binoculars. I'll go get the ship binoculars that everybody knows about.
I will make a suggestion to the captain that we should park the boat on the opposite side of the island and put the island between us and the portal.
Security detail agrees with that
That is
suggestion.
a smashing idea, and the wizard
I'm
also,
thinking, yes.
and the physics ace.
And then we can
Also
put
agrees.
a lookout on that side of the island, and then when they see it, they can warn us, and then we can prepare.
Yes.
Just stop saying yes behind me. Yeah, we all agree. You don't have to reiterate yes.
Yes.
What do you think, Captain?
Know how smart I am.
The captain is still, he's pretty much hunched over the wheel and just kind of like laying on it almost. And you can tell that he's just absolutely exhausted. His age is catching up to him, the stress of being in that unusual place. All of these things are just kind of wrapping together. And you can tell that he is just completely out of it. He's not giving any orders, not barking at people like he used to. He's just kind of slumped over. The X and Y are standing behind him still, holding their hands again. You don't see the glow of the purple or the pink crystal in their hands anymore. He is not unresponsive. If you talk to him, he would probably give you some kind of response, but he's pretty out of it.
What kind of expression do X and Y have? Like, are they happy
Same.
with themselves?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the captain and suggest maybe he just go down to his room and maybe just rest. That maybe this leg of the journey is kind of taking it out of him, and that perhaps one of his second in command, or even me, I can kind of like get us to the other side of the island. And
so he looks at you. And he says, "Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. This is just taking so much out of me, and
yes, of course.
seeing that vision that you showed me beforehand, and then experiencing something like it. I'm just so confused on what lies before me and where we're going.
Ah, yes.
You take over. You manage the ship.
I think that is best. Also, don't blame me for your fatigue. That's more age. So go below and take a rest, and I shall oversee the ship and make sure we are getting where we need to be. Don't worry, your baby is in capable hands.
He just kind of nods and pulls himself off the wheel and begins like kind of slowly stumbling down to his cabin and through his door and into it. But yeah, you guys are free to do what you feel is necessary on the ship.
Captain Malhareth.
Ah, yes, that does sound
Nope, don't like that.
pleasant to my ears.
Being as though
Yes, Squire.
being as though your almighty orb has seen us this far and has granted you the con, as it were. I too have an orb and therefore nominate myself for your first mate.
All right. Yes, I believe you have proven yourself useful. So yes, you shall take your side by my right side. I'm new to this. Give me a break.
So the crew is scrambling above deck and Link starting in on the repairs and talking to Semi and trying to, organize some kind of repair effort. A bunch of people from below deck begin coming up to the top. Newt brings some more sandwiches. And while he's going down to get the sandwiches, he finds the chef is dead. He's very dead.
He's sleeping. I don't check on him.
You can tell, like it smells in there. Like
you're a good enough doctor that you know when something's dead, Newt.
Well, you've been around bodies before, like as a rogue.
Did anyone
you recognize death, and this chef is dead.
Oh.
Did anyone vet Newt's credentials before hiring?
We don't
He
have
is
an actual
easily
doctor.
the most qualified doctor on board.
That might be true.
Yeah,
But,
make another round of sandwiches and let it pass on the knowledge.
The
Chef's
chef has passed.
chef's passed away. It must have
So,
been the
Newt
trials of going through the spatial vortices or something. I don't know what really happened to him. But here, this one's got a mayo on it and a turkey.
And what
not
is
only
that?
is he the
that ketchup?
surgeon, he's the cook. Now.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, it looks a lot like blood. So
Lots of stuff looks like blood.
okay.
What is your
you
blood
have
look
taken
like?
over
I don't
the cook's position as well.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll take over. I got all the food. It's all packed away. Oh, don't worry, guys.
Will the old cook make good sandwiches in his current state?
He's not going to be able to make any sandwiches.
No,
really.
not him.
But
Making
him.
Oh, you are one of those wizard types. I've seen y'all. Can you bring him back from the dead?
Oh, yeah. No, I can't.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I don't think he's going to make any more sandwiches.
No, I mean, like, okay, that's actually, it's better that I don't inform you what I was talking about. I was just making a joke about long pork, if you will, and well.
oh boy,
Wow.
yeah.
Let's
Like a
add
pig.
cannibalism to the
Yeah.
podcast.
Really earning that explicit trigger warning here. Should we give him a proper sailor send off and commit him to the sea?
So as you guys are like kind of chatting up above about the cook's demise and starting on these repairs for the ship, you notice that there are some people that are coming up to the top of the ship and like kind of chatting amongst themselves, and a group is forming kind of on the deck, looking up at the like mast. It's not the mast, whatever the area is above where the captain's quarters is and the wheel
The poop
are,
deck.
and they're kind of like waiting for some kind of direction, like who's in charge, what's going to happen. These are all people that they have followed this really well-known captain for a very long time, and he seems to be kind of out of it, so they're just kind of standing on the deck and looking for some direction.
Alhareth, I suggest you hold out your orb and look as powerful as possible and tell them that we're going to hide on the other side of the island.
Can I stand behind him in a menacing hype man kind of a way?
I can also hold out my orb if it helps.
I want to try to intimidate from behind with just
Yeah, you can like
my
throw out
gaze.
some like signs in the
Yeah,
background.
like-
yeah, cross your
listen-
arms.
listen up.
Be real
Malhareth,
tough looking.
Yeah, Malhareth has something to say.
As your current acting captain, well, captain rests below deck, I am going to instruct you all. We're going to take the ship around to the other side of the island, where we will stop and get ourselves a bit of R&R after that terrifying leg of this journey. We will also give the cook a proper burial on the island or in the sea, whatever it is he prefers. I don't know what you sea people do, but we'll just do that.
Sea burial, aye.
Yes, yeah, sea burial. Aye, yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, you can refer to my right-hand man here, the wizard. And also I've got the security guy here. You can, whatever, to him as well. Look an orb! And I make it glow.
Yes.
Wow.
Ponder the orb.
You
And
hear a few oohs from the crowd.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. All right, I'm going to take the helm and we are going to steer the ship to the other side and drop anchor for the moment. And I would like a sentry at all times on the other side of the island. 2-man rotations.
Very
Is
sensible.
that good with you all?
Aye.
Ah.
Not the people next to me.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
You get an aye from the crew.
Okay, good. All right, let's get to it.
Go ahead and give me shit. What would be a reasonable thing for a captain to inspire their crew by?
Persuasion?
Performance.
Performance?
Yeah, one or the other. Sure.
And could I argue
Deception
advantage?
in his case.
And we get advantage from the intimidation by Simi.
I should totally screw your roll.
Ooh,
Switch it with the 2.
18.
Yeah. So we're gonna maintain the same crew morale as we had before. So 5 still.
Cool.
Well done, Captain.
Are there winds or currents or?
So the currents are now pushing. Well, they're still pushing away from the boiling sea, the same as they have been in the past. The island that you see in the distance is like kind of adjacent, but a little ways away from the boiling sea. Not directly away from the boiling sea, but a little bit like to the right of it, I guess. If you're looking with
All right.
the boiling sea on the left, it's on the right.
All right, crew, you heard the captain. Drop the sails. We're making for the other side of the island.
Cool. Yeah, the crew gets together and they start pulling the sails up and get the wind coming and pulling away from the boiling sea, and the wind rushes past, and you guys are picking up a good amount of speed through your amulet, Semi. You do hear from your contacts below. We have some injuries down here from the cannon fire we received.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. I will get the doctor and we'll be down there. Will you be able to let the doctor in once we're down?
With the captain's permission.
Yes, yeah, no, that
Malharath. Oh, Malharath.
Yes, that sounds good. As long as Newt promises not to amputate unnecessarily, I don't want to keep replacing members of the crew.
Everyone looks at Newt.
Sometimes amputation's necessary.
All right. I guess that's true. Also, maybe consult one of the magic users if it's... we have spells, just saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to step on toes. I'm just saying we are magically inclined and we have things that we could use that, but we don't have to use amputation.
That's a good idea. Maybe we get a majority vote for amputation, pro amputation.
Yes.
Well, I just think that none of us are doctors, and that perhaps if the doctor is saying that amputation is the way to go, then, well, perhaps we...
That's also a good point. Yeah.
Sometimes it gets infected. That's not
because of the amputation.
Vinegar doesn't do the job, and you got to cut.
If any of you know anything that's stronger than vinegar,
Well,
then
I have magic.
let me know.
perhaps
Magic?
alcohol
Well,
of some sort.
I
got a
knew the orb
flask
was
of-
magic. I just didn't know it could heal.
Hmm.
I can.
All right,
Right.
so you
well,
take
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll escort Newt down.
You take Newt down below to the trap door, open it up, and there's the door, and you give it a little knock and let him know that you're there through the portal, and you are through the amulet, and you see the door open, and what you see inside is just a very dirty, dank, dark bottom of this ship area, and there are about 30 orcs, full-grown, big orcs, 100% orcs, and one other orc that's just kind of standing there off a little bit to the side with a little drum that he seems to play. And he said, "We have a few that were injured," and he kind of like points to the left rear side of the ship, and you see a couple of orcs. They're chained up in tattered clothes. They are chained together and to the benches where they sit and row. There's a couple of people who have shards of wood and metal embedded in their arms and legs and body, about 4 of them. And they're kind of bloody.
Oh, these guys look rough.
Is the one at the drum the one that I've been speaking with?
You get that impression, yeah.
Okay. And is that one chained to anything?
He is not.
Interesting.
I hand him a stack of sandwiches.
So here you go. This is for everyone.
He
I'll need to
takes
get-
them kind of awkwardly and he puts them in this little cubby hole that's behind him, and closes a little door behind it. Thanks.
So I think these guys need to go up to the med bay.
No, they don't leave.
That's where my vinegar is. So they're gonna have to head.
You
out.
can bring it down.
They're big jars. They're very heavy.
Not without the captain's permission. No one leaves down here.
Oh,
Is that all it takes?
a captain will say, "Oh, it's okay."
I'm sure it's because the orcs are looked down on. I'm not here though.
Yeah.
I'm up top.
Um,
I'm at the helm.
Give me 1 second. I'll run up. I'll talk to the captain, or maybe the captain would like to see this. Would you like to talk to the captain directly, Orc?
the captain wants to come down here.
Maybe.
I mean,
I think
you
he'd be.
ask him.
I think he might be
Sure.
interested in seeing the conditions here, just making sure that everything's okay. This is his ship currently.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I get benefits from this, right?
Possibly. We'll see.
Bring him down.
Okay. I run up to Malhareth. Malhareth, we've got a condition or a situation down below deck with our ore crew. I have to
All
warn
right.
you. Yeah, I have to warn you that that maybe this is too personal of an issue for me, but it seems like we've got some poorly treated crew members down there, and the doctor wants to remove some from the area to take them to his office, and their leader won't let them go without your permission. And I thought maybe you might like to address this person.
All right. Well, lead the way. I guess I should go take a look at this. It's something I must deal with as the acting captain for the time.
If you have the authority, you might be able to make the situation better. That's all I'm going to say. I'll let you do the rest. Let's
All
go.
right. Well, again, lead the way.
Here we go.
While
Okay,
he's,
so
he's,
just a couple more
grabbing the
steps.
Captain, can I take a look at the ones that are injured, just to like get close to them and just take a look at their injuries, see how bad
sure.
they are?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
12.
They definitely appear to be on the severe side. Some of the splinters are rather large. You do feel like if you were to remove them, there could be some other injuries associated with it. They're in pretty bad shape also. You notice as you're down there, there's like a big bucket of gruel that they've probably been eating, and they've been a little malnourished down here in this hole.
While I'm checking on them, can I kind of check in with them, see like quietly? I kind of want to just talk to them while I'm doing this. You're like, I didn't know you guys were down here. Why are you chained up?
Do you speak Orcish?
I don't. I speak Goblin.
So they don't really respond to you. They're actually a little apprehensive about even let you observe their wound.
Well, we'll get you fixed up. I don't like this.
How are they chained up? Is it like locked? Is it?
Yeah, it's like a series of locks. There's two rows on either side, and 15 all the way down.
Okay. I just keep that in mind and wait for the captain to come.
So yeah, you come down and you see this situation. There's a bunch of orcs, and they do not look very happy with their situation.
Yes, this is not good at all. Well, do they speak common?
The lead orc says, no, I'm the only one that speaks for them.
Are you willing to translate?
If that's what the captain wishes.
I can translate if you don't.
All right, well, yes, if the doctor needs any to bring up, he may bring up to the top deck to his office to treat, and anyone else here who needs treatment will receive it, and they will be brought up top to do so in a clean environment. This is not good. Also, can we get some people down here to scrub this? This is disgusting. Who would want to work in this? I would not, and I'm a druid.
Gross.
I live in shit sometimes. Okay, all right.
All right. Yes, sir. I'll get some crew down here right away.
All right, I'm going to go back up to the helm. Just, fix this up, and then don't bother me with it. You're in charge of this. Semi, bye.
Thanks for remembering my name, Captain.
Yes,
right.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah, that's what she said. All right. Aye, Captain.
All right, yeah. So you guys are now allowed to bring some of these orc men up into the main cabin and offer them treatment in the medical ward. They are all very standoffish, and you get the sense that they have not been well treated down here.
Sammy, can you stick around and translate?
Absolutely.
Okay, just let them know I'm going to try and fix their wounds here.
You have nothing to fear. This is Newt. He's our ship's doctor, and he has nothing but your best interest in mind.
So,
yeah, they all kind of nod and give you a sense of approval, and you kind of feel a little bit of respect come from them to you specifically with your like orcish heritage.
I would try to be cordial and kind of try to joke and be jovial with them, especially if they're getting like shots or something amputated. I want to try to distract them as much as possible.
Yeah, especially amputations, because I sense that.
Laughter is the best medicine.
Want to give me some medicine checks?
Yeah. If there's one that looks, too bad, that where magic might be a useful thing to do, I might wait on treating them and see if we can do that. But I'll do what I can in my expertise.
And if there's
You'll throw some vinegar on it and hope for the best.
Throw some vinegar to disinfect and then put bandages on. And
they all look like they have like a bunch of splinters primarily and some cuts.
Guys, I can. Yeah, we bandage them up. I got tweezers. I'll go in and pull these things. I at least am good at that. Can I use sleight of hand to pull out those things?
Sure, that makes sense.
Okay.
And if there's a way that I can aid or assist, like maybe I hold down an arm or something, or
make sure they don't. This is gonna hurt, so they might react.
Yeah, I'll warn
advantage.
Awesome.
All right, that's gonna be a 21.
Nice. Yeah. You go through all of the 4 that you brought up, and you're able to treat them quite well. You remove the splinters, bandage the wounds, throw a little bit of vinegar on there. They kind of wince at it, but it seems to help in a way. And yeah, they seem to be picked up and feeling a little bit better overall.
Now, there you go. Guys, I'll get you some food. Hold on, I'll go grab them some good, sandwiches. So they can eat something good.
Better than the gruel. Yeah.
Better than the gruel. Yeah. And now that I know there's more people down there making more sandwiches, bring those back down. Because I got, Working
Well-
2 shifts here.
While he's doing that, can I ask them how are you being treated?
One of them kind of like perks up and like, well, you've seen how we're treated here.
What I've seen is not good, but I don't know what goes on down there. Is
Well,
your
we work, and that's all we do.
Would you like to be a real respected member of the crew, known and seen?
That's not something we can have.
Well, how do you?
And they all kind of like nod at each other and like a knowing sense, like we're not welcome here.
Well, look at me. I'm arguably, second in command, third in command, something like that. You all provide value. If I could argue your release, would you still stay and work with the crew, but treated fairly and with respect and dignity?
So between the four of them, they kind of look at each other and they look at you and they're a little bit confused by what you're offering. And they all kind of nod, all of us, right?
Yes, that would be my wish, is for free will for all of you.
Well, I guess you would have to talk to Delmer, the leader. He's the one that tells us what to do.
Delmer, he is a troubling.
Yeah, he is the one that you've been in contact with.
Yeah. My. How long have you been employed in the ship?
Few months.
Wow, that's a long time to be in those conditions. Well, keep hope. I'll see what I can do. And anytime you hear Delmer talk with me, listen up, because I might try to send you a message as well through that conversation.
Do we have to go back below deck?
Well, unfortunately, this may take time to gain your freedom, because like you said, it is difficult for us and our kind. But I'm fairly confident that we can figure something out to gain your freedom.
They all kind of give you a knowing nod. Like they feel like you understand their plight and their peril with what they've had to experience and stuff.
Good. All right. So I would just make small talk and wait for Newt to return with food. And then,
Sandwiches for everyone. Here you go. This one and this one, and here you get this one. This one's mine. Don't eat that. And that one's yours.
Can I sleight of hand like a scalpel or something to one of them to use?
Sure. Give me a check.
Just in case. Use this only in the most dire of situations. Well, that's not bad. Okay. 18.
Yeah. All right. You give one of them a weapon.
All right.
So yeah, you guys fix them up. As you're just kind of like sitting around chatting. You kind of, you can sense their spirits kind of raising a little bit, and they become more comfortable in your guys' presence. When you say, you have to go back below deck with everyone else, and Delmer and stuff, and they're like, oh God, and you can kind of sense that feeling of dread come over them, and you guys go back down and you give them back to Delmer and go back up top to the ship, and the ship has been undergoing repairs, and all of the sides of the ship are now being mended, and metal is being reformed around the edges of it, and the ship is pulling up towards this large island a little bit in the distance. From behind you, you hear a large crash into the ocean, and splinters of wood flying in all directions, and you see one of the ships that was following you through the portal prior land in the ocean, and it is mostly intact, but you can tell that it's going to take them a little bit of time to repair, and that's where we're going to end it for today.
Nice.
Excellent.
So thank you all for joining us on this D&D podcast. I have been your host, Milo, and with me I have had
Dash is Malharath.
Alex as Newt.
Caleb as Semagar Wave Queller.
And Rhett as Tycho.
And yeah, thank you for listening and enjoying this story of the inn at the end. We'll be back soon with our metagame minute and another session here in Kamkala and the lies beyond the boiling sea. So grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Temporal flux. Bro, you there, Rosh Nava? You freaking air doing your blown at east of our vision at all. Here, Kushlo, massive lapsidus, niece, and now, Crow's at now, I'm one spike the hillock I see there. In this case, he's nearly old, but the naive law, Kershneff did Hosh nosy, and it's not you rather for well, I'm second if sakes, isn't it? Her either all research enough themselves knows fat how much just named to pay these technical hiccups no mind.